Hey there, guys. Achievement Hunter is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Don't let hackers get a hold of your financial data. That's pretty important stuff. So, secure your data at expressvpn.com/achievement.
Welcome to Off Topic. This show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Keep your location private from the strangers you game with online at expressvpn.com/RTTV.
There's a lot of strangers you play with online, especially if you're
There's a
playing
lot
Fall
of-
Guys.
I'm playing with
Is that us?
these
I barely know
strangers
you
right
guys.
now. I'm your host,
Strangers.
Michael Jones. We got Lindsey Jones, no relation.
Hello.
We got Jeremy Doolson and Matthew Braggus Maximus.
Hey.
Braggadus Maximus.
And we
That's where
also
I
got-
evolved from.
Dickus.
Oh, yes.
We also got Fall Guys, just a controller away.
Stop.
You see,
If you
me
guys
in
are
this direction
addicted, and I love
Yeah,
you
it.
but-
gave me
but-
so much shit for Animal Crossing, and here you are
because this is a real game.
yourself.
You can win this. You can win this game every time you,
can-
play it.
Well,
You
I
win
win
Animal
every damn
Crossing
time
mentally.
I play Animal Crossing.
I don't think you can win Animal Crossing. There's definitely
Yeah.
losers.
Matt,
There-
like, I've
those
tried.
exist.
I've tried.
Yeah. It's
Also, I'm addicted to it, but I'm in and I'm in and I'm out. Okay, I'm addicted to it 15 to 20 minutes at a time. I can stop whenever I want to. I just don't want to.
You just don't want to
Animal
right now.
Crossing
just 15
Animal
or 20 minutes to
Crossing
crack.
is
No-
just
no
a
problem.
lifelong addiction that you can never leave. It's just the same thing. This, it's like I lose, that's okay. I pick myself up off the floor. I try again. I get the crown.
And we also, I feel like we got to talk about, and we'll get back to Fall Guys for sure. I
Mhm.
feel like we got to address it because I don't know if it's been addressed in an off topic yet. Look
Not
at
off topic,
Matt's
no.
camera.
No,
Look
no.
at
It's
Matt's
good.
camera.
Looks nice,
Matt,
right?
you
Matt-
came in earlier, and I was
Looks
like,
nice.
ooh, Chris.
If
Hit
Matt-
us with it
yeah.
as well.
Mhm.
Background.
Matt,
Hit us with
no
the background.
joke.
It's all out of
It
focus.
looks like
It's good.
because
Oh.
because you're so in focus,
Mhm.
it looks like you're in front of a green screen. It doesn't
Oh
look
yeah,
real.
depth of
that's
field.
kind of how it looks, right?
That's
if only I
real
could switch the
behind
entire
Matt.
background to be like in
I
I
anywhere
saw
else.
someone who was doing that. They were like, "Hey, listen, you don't have a DSLR, like you can't get that look. Here's what you do, right? You take a picture of your background
Mm.
from like the angle of your webcam,
Right.
blur it, and then you green screen yourself and you put the blurred one behind
it's
you."
like perfect, honestly.
And I was
That's
like,
the
It's so
best
much work,
way.
but that sounds good.
I was
Yeah.
like, you know
Yeah.
what? It's not the worst idea I've ever heard. It's pretty good. But
See, I'm all
yeah.
about the practical background.
I
I want
just-
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can feel
you're all
this.
about it.
This
Me
is
too.
real.
This
Yeah,
is
that's real.
This is real too. Behind me, this
Am I
is
real?
See,
Yeah, I mean
real.
that exists.
Mhm.
It's just blurry.
Matt, I commend you for the effort of hooking that up and
Re-
putting it on your desk.
Really, what it is after it got there, I was like, it's not coming down.
Right.
It's either it stays there for forever, or it never goes back up. So.
Mine is in my garage in a
Hmm.
box, and I could get it, but it's so big, and that's it.
That's
what is
that's,
this?
my
The
story.
camera? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
like the camera's like kind of big, but it's really I have like a tripod balancing on top of an old mixer, and I hope to God it doesn't
I
fall.
would
'cause
love to
otherwise,
see the flip
Oh, God.
because we're seeing the professional Matt Bragg, right? Like what we're looking at,
Mhm.
and like, wow, it looks so good, looks so sharp, and it's just
Oh,
probably
no.
fucking
It's
shit
probably-
from
it
his
is-
perspective.
it is
It's a bunch of
literally
stuff
shit.
taped together, hanging by rubber bands and stuff.
Well,
I
not
love it.
Are
rubber
there Taco
bands.
Bell wrappers by your feet?
No,
that,
please,
that completed.
please, I don't need a Taco Bell. Come on,
That was my apartment.
it's McDonald's.
if you
anything.
can't kick your feet in here, you're doing it wrong.
I'm
I
doing it.
can't.
Well, actually, hang on. Let me see.
This is my workstation at home. Is
I got
such
it.
an
There it is.
an
There it is.
uncomfortable-
That one from me though.
Oh, that's
It's a
good.
bit of
That
a
wasn't
reach,
from
but
me.
it's there.
Casey leaves stuff all over the floor. Don't I hate
Name
it?
drop.
It's the biggest shelf in your house.
Called out.
Take
Yeah.
that. How dare you leave stuff? My setup, when I kick my feet, I would kick my capture PC. My feet are touching it. They're so close. I can't stretch at all because my whole setup is designed to face this way, and that's where I have foot space.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then I had to wedge a second computer under my desk that I had never planned on doing. And in the moment, I thought, well, if I turn to use this monitor, I'm not going to have a lot of foot space, but it's only going to be 3 weeks. I'll just leave it there. I was wrong.
What a fool.
We were so young and
we
naive.
were.
Yeah, and now I make do. and that's fine.
My setup's really
At
nice
least-
for. Oh, I was just gonna say it's nice for single. Like when I'm just sitting here,
Mhm.
like doing most of our recordings for Achievement Hunter. I got like each PC, the stream one on this side, the gaming one on this side, or the recording and gaming. Like nice part for the feats and everything. And the desk is shaped like it's like a diamond, but then this side of it is cut off and curved. So I can like be nice and up here, and then the desk curves around
Get
me a
up
little
in
bit.
there.
The cat and I sit in front of it together a lot. And that no work good. Desk not shaped for that. Like the corners are right at us, and then like we both have, because I'm back in the chair Booker usually sleeps in, and Kat's got her own rolling chair now, and the arms like don't give us enough room to both be on screen at the same time. That's why another reason we had the kitchen chairs, because they were just like you could get them nice and close.
Feel you.
Gotcha.
Ugh.
So the shape you just described, it's like a Ouija board thing. The little
The
thing that actually
thing
makes
that
it move. Is it kind of,
you talk to the dead with,
Yeah.
not the board itself.
yes,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I got from that visual.
The
Very
plan
similar
ship.
to that. I would
The plan
show it
ship.
if I weren't ashamed of how it looks right now.
Do you have Taco Bell wrappers?
No.
Give it a shuffle.
I'm gonna find someone with Taco Bell.
Bunch of crumbs
They're
from
there.
something. I think maybe a cupcake that you made, Lindsay.
Show
nice.
it.
All right.
Again, I'm
hang
so
on.
sorry about those Twizzlers, man. I feel so bad.
I'm gonna
Chewed on
just
them
in
for quite
case.
some time.
Don't. Those are delicious.
Just in case,
thank
I closed the tab in case it would show. Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna be able to adequately see. Like, here's a corner here,
Oh
and then
yeah,
another
that
corner
is weird.
there. So let's see, like curves nicely.
Okay.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
but I'm assuming it goes in like a corner, right?
The only thing, I'm gonna turn that envelope upside down. It wasn't on there, but that's the only thing. I'm like, ugh. And then in the back, it goes to a corner back there.
Yeah.
Don't ignore all the
That's a
Harry
bunch of-
Potter books and the G Fuel case.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was trying to balance the DSLR on this
Fucking nerd.
so that it would be the right, because I don't have a
That's-
tripod. And then that's where I've gotten. Trying to set up my DSLR. I've gotten to this point.
Nice. Looks good.
Yeah. And
You got all the colors and everything.
Got all the purple and orange over here.
Now, is that point an accomplishment, or is this point I've reached failure and I need to leave?
I've reached.
here are the bars.
I've reached failure. So
Okay.
I tried.
Take a break.
Because Matt, you're using the Sony, whatever it is.
Yeah,
right?
the
What's that
Sony
camera?
one. It's Sony. Oh my god, I gotta look at it.
The Sony something.
It's just a Sony something. Let's just go with that.
Rooster Teeth will like.
I could see every beard hair on Matt. He leaned in. I was like,
Yeah,
whoa.
like
It's like a 3D movie.
Rooster
Yeah.
Teeth
Oh,
is nice
it's coming
enough
at
to be
me.
like, we'll send you them, because instantly I started
Yeah.
looking into DSLRs once I saw Matt. I was like, he's not gonna look that much better than me. And so
Fair. That's fair. I understand.
So the first thing I tried was this. This is Kat's old camera. It's a Nikon D5100, and
Mhm.
it's a nice camera, but I just don't think it's compatible with the, like. There's certain things you can't get rid of. There's like a red square on screen that's for focusing.
Yeah.
And obviously it doesn't come up when you take videos and pictures, but the live feed has it. So like all of my footage
Oh.
would have this red square over my head of being
Well,
like, this is where I'm looking.
just zoom out so that you're within the red square, and then crop it.
Oh, and then
There you
this
go.
was what I was trying before this. But so the problem, this is Kat's new camera, her 750. I think this is a macro lens. And I mean, I'm a small guy, but like this is what she uses to get pictures of like ants.
Nice.
Like that's not me making a reference. Like, what is this, a lens for ants? It's like literally, I think she uses this for stuff that small. Ooh.
You just have to back up really
Ants.
far if you used it for your
Dust.
webcam.
Yeah, I love that stuff. I'm all about film perspective. When you can get something like really, really tiny up close and see the details in it that you would never notice to the human eye,
Yeah.
or the reverse, like galaxy photography, amazing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like someone said no more Matt the Sun God, but I mean the thing behind you is green. You can make it yellow if you wanted.
I could. So that bulb used to be hooked up to like a Wi-Fi bulb,
Yeah.
and then yesterday, like right after we got done recording, it stopped responding to my phone. So it's in a nebula of annoying. But I got this little remote that might work from here, but
I mean, you're not very far. I would hope it would work.
it don't.
well,
You have to like get the right angle at it, and maybe. But
well, that's the most Matt Bragg thing I've ever seen.
It really is.
Yeah,
It
get a
really
bounce
is.
board.
This is not.
Matt, I have to
Nope.
ask too. You
What's up?
described the equipment like dangling on top of another piece of equipment. that you received from filming. Are your computers like properly set up too, or are they kind of like stacked on top of each other?
Oh no, my
as well?
my computers are properly set up. My
Okay.
desk has got like a little shelf below it for a PC, and then another one on the other side for what used to be my footrest. But now it's got my other PC in it, and it's just sitting there, and I can't relax.
Oh
Ever.
no,
I
Matt can
can't
never
relax.
Matt can never
Rough.
relax again.
Always tense.
I know
No.
not what relaxing is.
Yeah.
People don't
There's
talk about that a lot. As being the downside of having the 2 PC setup is like it's great
Yeah.
for streaming, but you just can't relax.
It's true.
It's the
You just
struggle,
can't.
yeah.
It's you can't get your feet over there. I got
Can
plugs
we get
all over
workers'
here.
comp for that? Yeah.
I'm looking
That's
into
not
it.
how that
I'm looking
works,
into
I
it,
don't
Lindsay.
think.
My knees are getting me lately.
I was injured on the job. I hit my knee. Yeah.
I
Matt
couldn't
knows.
I don't
rest my
think-
feet.
I don't think not relaxing is typically an injury, but
Well,
who's to say?
Well, I got a good lawyer. We'll figure it out.
Cutting into my
Yeah.
got a good lawyer.
That's the American way, Matt. Good job. I only asked too because I totally relate in everything else but like computer equipment, I guess, is like whatever, put it anywhere. I don't really give a shit. Aside from now having kids, you have to make sure you know where everything is. But before Lindsay, don't care. Computers have to be set up properly. So when I go to visit my family, my father is notorious for doing the opposite, where he'll just like throw stuff wherever. If it works, then who cares? So I have this old photo. I'll have to find it on my Twitter. But I came home to visit, and he put his computer, and it was like an old computer plus monitor. It was like a Dell from like 98 or something. And it was on a cardboard box, but it was on one corner. So it was canted like
Oh
this,
yeah,
like a
kinda
Dutch
tilted
angle.
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, like if someone went like that, it would fall over. And I was like, Dad, what you got going on here? He's like, oh, it's my computer. No problem. I'm like, I'm just gonna leave. Like, I can't say
we're
anything. That's fine.
Leave it
Yep,
alone.
looks good to me.
I-
See ya.
I have a similar thing with like when I originally got internet back home. We were like the only people on the street to have internet. Because it was like a new thing. And I basically had to like plug the router in from where there used to be a phone wire and do this whole thing. It was like DSL still and all that. I then had to get the wires to my Xbox and like the PS4 or PS3 or whatever, all that. And I basically had to hang the router on cords so it would go over to the stuff. Like it was just running and hanging over there. It fell down like twice a week, but it was all right. It worked.
Chris.
Yeah.
Twice ain't bad.
Yeah, you know.
Carry on.
Yeah, I had nothing else.
I was waiting to
see who's gonna
I was
break
this.
done. I was
What are you
done with
looking at me
that
for?
story.
Basically,
I was
dangling's
reading the
very white
RGTV
trash.
chat.
It's very white trash.
Oh yeah,
Very
it
white
was.
trash.
It was one of those things where I couldn't believe it worked, and like looking
What
back
is
on
white
it, I'm like,
trash about this?
oh, don't think I was supposed to do it that way. But oh well. Oh well. No one had
Go back
internet
to-
back then.
Can we go back to Fall Guys now?
I do really want.
I gotta play it.
Fall
I gotta
Guys.
play it, man.
Yeah,
God
dude.
damn it.
You've been absorbing it. This is what's also great about Fall Guys to me personally is it was on the schedule of a game we were gonna play on, I believe, Tuesday. I think it came out on Tuesday.
Mhm.
So on Monday night, I bought it. I never played. There was a beta, I guess. I don't know, one or multiple or whatever.
Mhm.
Never even heard of it. Didn't play anything. Didn't know anything about it. I as I bought it on Monday, I went, oh yeah, I think Fredo told me about this. Because I want to say somebody said something like, oh, it's kind of like Mario Party mini games or some shit like that, which it really isn't. But in the aspect of like it's a third person, it's platforming. There's a lot of platforming, and like some of the Mario mini games have platforming in it. It's not the game itself isn't that varied. Most of it is platforming focused or like little team games.
Yep.
But I went, oh yeah, somebody told me about this, and so I bought it on Monday, and then we played it on Tuesday, and the first round of the first game, I was just like, oh my god, I love this. This is amazing.
It seems
it's-
like a Michael game. Like
Yeah.
you loving it does not surprise me in any way. Like it seems like just that like could be frustrating for a lot of people type game, but your brain would figure it out. Like you're
It's
really
all-
good at games like that.
There's a lot of games like in Fall Guys, like the game types, that I do really well in, but there are also a lot of just utter random games. It doesn't matter if you're good because you're playing with 60 people. It's a 60-person game, and then every round they drop people. So the first round is always, some sort of platforming where it's get to the end, first 42 people make it to round 2. So 18 people get dropped. So it's not exactly the same how many people get dropped. Sometimes they'll have them, like half the game gets dropped. If it's a team game, when there's more people, they'll do 3 teams and the lowest performing team will get kicked. So if you've got 12 people on each team, 12 people are gone. Then it'll usually, like, before the finals, they'll usually have a team game where it's just 2 teams, and then whichever team wins goes to the last round. But it's all dependent on what game gets picked, which I assume is randomized. You don't pick or know what you're going to play. And it also depends on how many players are left, because I imagine there's some sort of algorithm of like which games get selected based on how many players are left. Because there's some games you'll never play with X amount of people, like there's only 2 or 3 games that you'll play in the first round. You'll never play, like Slime Climb, which is a game where you just like race to the top of like a, goal line. And that one actually isn't trying to beat other people. All you're trying to beat is the slime. It's like lava and it slowly rises. And if you get caught in it, you're out. So that's usually like a mid-level game when there's about 20 or 30 people left. But throwing in the team games, which is infuriating because you're playing with people that you don't know, and there's so many people, you're just like an ant, trying to be like, I'm going to do this thing. And 17 people, including people on your own team, people on the other team, are shoving you. You can grab people. The game's very simple. You can run, you can jump, you can dive, and you can grab. And grab is just like you grab a person and just shake them, and they kind of can't move, and it's super annoying. It's just like physically holding someone. So
you get the serial grabbers.
You get some serial grabbers sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Times that by 60 or 40, and people are just grabbing all over the place, and you're just like, fuck, quit grabbing me. I'm just trying to move this stupid egg. And there's 17 people grabbing this egg. But like from a enjoyment aspect of playing it, those are my least favorite games, because you don't have all the control. It's not like I'm really good, I'm going to beat this game. You're depending on other people. But from an overall game perspective, I feel like they're necessary, because then it's just going to be all people that are amazing at the game, and they're all they're all going to be impossible to beat at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But having that RNG of maybe you get stuck with just some dog shit teammates, it really kind of randomizes who makes it to the end. Where, I feel like in most battle royale games, battle royale is really just, the genre, but it's mostly shooters. That's what it is. It's, Fortnite or Call of Duty or, Apex or whatever. It's just, this one's so different where no gun, just jump. You just run and jump. But it's a battle royale game. And it's way less frustrating for me if I make it far and lose, because first of all, it's way faster. A whole game is maybe 20 minutes. Whereas, any, PUBG, you could be hiding in a fucking house for 35 minutes. You get all the way to the end of the game, and then someone shoots you in the head and you lose. And it's just like, I feel nothing. I just wasted, wasted my time.
Nothing.
You spent so much time looting. You got this awesome gun. You got this, and you're just dead. You didn't get to use it. You didn't get to do anything. And top placement means nothing. It's just like, well, I got top 10 because I didn't see anyone the whole game. This game, making it to the end, every round of the game, you're doing something. You're shoving people, or you're competing in some way. You're always doing something. And then if you lose, it's just like, oh, well, back in it, and you just hop right back in. I personally enjoy it more because I'm much better at this game than those shooters. So I make it to the finals fairly often. And it's like, you want to win, but it's also, there's some good like, oh, I got robbed moments where you almost win. It's amazing. I love it. I love the game. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Felix Gray. You know the deal. I constantly have my face in a screen from morning to night. There's no cutting back. Not for me, and probably not for a lot of you. I've got my phone, my TV. I'm constantly in front of a monitor, whether it's working or gaming. And that's both for some people. You get the idea. But with every screen comes another source that emits blue light. What's blue light? It's the light that is emitted by digital screens at a certain point in the spectrum, about 455 nanometers. If you're like me and endure excessive amounts of screen time from your favorite devices, you may have eye strain, headaches, or tired eyes. Blue light at night can even lower the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep, and you need to get your sleepies. The solution to this is quite simple. It's Felix Gray. You see them, I'm wearing them. Here they are. Felix Gray blue light filtering glasses filters out 90% of blue light in the most damaging range and eliminates 99% of glare through a proprietary industry-leading lens technology only available with Felix Gray. And the frames are hand-finished with durable, super light Italian acetate. So they have got function and they've got class. Ordering online is super easy. Glasses shipped directly to you with a hard case and lens cloth included. Try them for 30 days, risk-free. If your screens aren't easier on the eyes, send them back for a full refund. Go to felixgrayglasses.com/off-topic for the absolute best quality blue light filtering glasses on the market. That's FELIXGRAY glasses.com/off-topic. Do what I did. Start taking care of your eyes. Feel better. Eat more bread. Work smarter. Shipping and returns are totally free at Felix Gray, felixgrayglasses.com/off-topic. Breader.
Well, also the competitive aspect for you, I know, is good because there are other platformers that you enjoy, but like you almost have like a rage boner for, haha.
What does that
like
mean?
Crash Bandicoot. Well, like you were playing it for a long time, and it is
Oh
a
my
great game,
God.
and you enjoyed it. But the number of times where you're like, okay, let's play again.
Yeah,
It's like,
because I'm
yeah, I get
invested.
it.
I'm invested in the match.
That's Animal Crossing. When I
No,
dig
it
the
isn't.
wrong hole, I go, okay.
Stop.
Yeah,
not,
I
though.
don't know. I'm very on, like, I definitely have to try it. And I got to try it soon. I mean, I'll be playing it tomorrow. We're streaming it.
Yeah,
So
we are.
I'll be playing it then. But I feel like if I'm going to get into it, I got to get into it soon before, like, everyone figures
I
it
agree.
out.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because that
Yeah.
will happen.
You're-
and
you're
then
totally
I'm like-
right.
Then I'm out.
And then,
Fuck it.
everyone there is amazing, and
Yeah.
like they know everything. And then there's what's season 3? I don't understand. There's a season. I thought it was a video game. I've never done that with any game. Like one of these big games that have seasons, even like Siege, that goes through these
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
big events, like with the community and stuff. I'm like, I don't know nothing about this game. I'm not good at this game. I enjoyed this game from the first second, and knowing the scale of the game, and it hit hard. It's, there's hundreds of thousands of people playing the game. It's blown up. I was like, oh my God, I like this game. The game is super popular. Everyone's playing this game. Everyone's talking about this game. And like I can get invested in this. I finally have something where like it's a game where I want to buy skins and like spend the game points, like the money you get and shit. Any other game we play Battlefront 2. It's fun, but like, I get a loot box and someone's like, oh, open that. There's a coat in it. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, sure. It's a different shoulder pad for a character I don't use. Like, I don't care. I'm fine that other people do, but it's just not for me. This game, I'm like, I got a fucking hot dog suit. Awesome.
I'll tell you, it
He's
is
losing
Yeah.
is the third highest viewed game on Twitch right now.
Yep.
It's
It's
huge.
been doing
Yeah.
great.
It was really funny. Earlier, Michael was trying to find new costumes too, and he was losing it because they didn't have a French fry option. He's like, "Bullshit! There's a hot dog and a hamburger, but no French fry."
no,
I'm
no.
like, "You,
No, they
you're
have-
passionate."
No,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no,
Please,
no.
please elaborate.
They have a French fry. I was going,
it's the
where is
reverse.
it? No, let me finish.
Goodness.
This is Lindsay taking a little piece of information and just running with it, okay? You're like the mainstream media. You don't check your sources, okay? I
haven't
said
played yet.
there were French fry people in the game, and I'm like, where is it? Because you can't you can only buy things from the store. It changes every 24 hours, like when you buy outfits with in-game money. But there's like a fast food DLC pack that you can buy, and it gives you like a French fry outfit, I think a hamburger, and like a milkshake or something. So I was looking in the game, and I was like, there's no way it was in the daily outfits, because I've been there since day one. Now I wake up every day, and it's only the third day. It's only Thursday. I woke up yesterday. What's the new outfit? You know what it was yesterday? It was a fucking dinosaur. I bought it. Now I'm a dinosaur. I'm a raptor. Today, it's a baseball outfit. Not
Oh,
that
you were-
into
Yeah,
it.
I'm not
Is
buying
that what you were? I thought you were a crocodile.
No,
Is
it's
it
a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur.
Not
Okay.
only is it a dinosaur, it looks like a T-Rex. It's a raptor. It's not a raptor.
Oh,
That's
No,
just
shit.
what
it's,
it
it's
is.
absolutely not a
Yeah.
raptor, but yeah.
It definitely
like
looks
it.
like a crocodile. I think Jack kept calling it crocodile. Somebody did.
I love
That's what it looks
Uh,
like.
well,
Yeah.
see, how did
Yeah.
we get the different colored raptor?
I don't know, man.
That's-
Other
we
people have
saw it,
different
yeah.
colors,
breeding.
and I'm just like,
I don't know, man.
There's hacks going on. People know more about this game than me already. And if you joined in the middle of this rant, I'm talking about Fall Guys. If you've want to find the game, which is only on Steam and
Yeah.
PS4.
And
But if
PS4,
you've got
yeah.
PlayStation Plus, it's free.
Oh, it's Devolver Digital?
Mm-hmm.
They
Oh.
published it. Yes.
Chat was surprised it's not on Switch, and I have to agree. That seems
Yeah.
like a good game for Switch. Although the online might make it complicated.
All right, let's take. I'm taking a fucking look
No.
at this right now.
Switch's online makes everything complicated.
True. I mean, I was surprised the Smash Online worked as well as it did when we played.
Yeah, and I mean, it
Which I'm
didn't
down for
even
again.
really work that well.
Yeah. Like I said,
Yeah,
I was
you-
surprised it
you're
worked as
kinda
well
like-
as it did.
Anything I can get, that's fine with Nintendo.
That being said, talking about Siege, has anyone played Steel Wave? New Siege event?
No. Is Steel Wave?
Alfredo's not here yet.
Yeah,
Is that
I'll wait. It's like futuristic. It looks like space mission, but like hyper cyberpunk futuristic.
that
not
is
like
that
moon
dubstep
landing.
lady or
I
is
think so.
Okay.
I think so. See, I haven't played it yet either, so I'm asking because I just got Siege to work again on Michael's computer because he rebooted the whole thing. I was like, I'll test, see if we're good, and I can play again, which
Oh
is very
shit!
exciting.
Echoes
so.
Elite looks really cool. Yeah, I think that one has the two operators. One that the dubstep chick that I call her. She has like devices. They're annoying as fuck that you like stick them to walls or floors, and anyone within a certain radius of it, it makes a noise, so everyone knows that there's an opponent there, and this character's on defense, so they know an attacker's coming that way. The attacker is basically getting blasted by sound, so like they go extra slow, and like everything's a little wonky, and they're bulletproof. So you either have to melee them or hit them with like certain like Ash's grenade and stuff like that to blow them up. That character is irritating, is what I do know. Like,
I
God
found a new
damn.
main.
The other one is, I think his name is Ace. He's a new hard breacher. So he throws a little device on the outside of reinforced walls, and then it like blows out a strip in it, and then it rolls down and blows out another strip, and then it like rolls down and blows that out again. So it's like,
That's cool.
Oh, Mute Protocol is a special event. Thanks, chat.
ooh, Mute Protocol.
Yeah.
I just like Sledge. That's the only one I know.
You like Sledge is
Yeah.
Sledge is a good one. You know,
Yeah,
he really
Breaching
is.
with
Still
Sledge
use
is the
the
best.
hammer.
Everything else with Sledge, not.
Grab a
Like a
shotgun, Matt.
But
Grab a
that's me.
shotgun. Take the sledgehammer and just go ape shit. The
Well,
first door you
thanks.
see, boom.
Yeah,
and
you
then
ban the
No,
slide.
I'm a wuss. I'm
I-
long distance for sure. pew, 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 pew. Stay over there.
I just like killing people with the hammer. That's not what you're supposed to do with
Oh,
it, but I
Man,
like it.
down people and whack them
Genius.
with the sledgehammer. That's the best thing. Dude, it's so funny.
some Kathy Bates moves.
Hey,
Damn,
look, yeah. She's a great actress.
she is.
Beating people to death with a hammer.
Well, she didn't beat him to death.
No,
broke
she
his
just
leg.
was it called hobbling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
It's
in
called
that
breaking
situation.
someone's legs.
It's called being
Yes.
nuts, though.
Yes.
Also
I
true.
like your book.
I love that she.
Like your book.
Right? He was a writer. Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
that's-
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she wanted him to finish the book, and he was like, "Gotta go, crazy lady, not gonna stay at your house." And she was like, "You're gonna stay and finish it. In fact, I'm gonna break your ankles and make
Fuck
you
me.
stay." Yeah. Yes.
You're not going anywhere, not walking anymore. Time to finish that book.
I
Bunker
mean, like,
down.
obviously, I don't know Kathy Bates as a person, but as an actress,
don't?
I appreciate that she's like, to me, like stereotypical white Southern woman. Like, we
Mhm.
need a white Southern Kathy Bates. Get me Kathy Bates
Yeah,
right now.
Find her.
Get that bitch on the phone. Same with like white stereotypical Southern male. I would say Stephen Root
Oh yeah.
for like everything.
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh,
I gotta
Michael,
look
You know
that
who
up.
that is?
I gotta point
What's up?
something out here, Michael. I was looking at Fall Guys.
What's up?
You can have an orange suit and a purple
Uh-huh.
wolf head,
Uh-huh.
and I
Yep.
I have to play this game.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah,
to
you
play this
do.
game
Sin?
now.
Well, you have to play it because you're streaming it tomorrow. But beyond that,
But beyond that,
Jeremy, you're on the sheet, so
The
It's
sheet.
written
you
in stone.
gotta go with the sheet.
It's written in stone.
Sheet, man. The sheet. Was that Limblad?
Sheet.
Yeah,
Yes,
he likes saying stuff.
That's for us.
I
Not
don't
them.
know why he doesn't just put it in the show because it's just.
Yeah, it'd
My
be
thought
totally
is-
fine.
My thought is he doesn't put it in the show because he's like, oh, I don't want to, like interrupt or step on toes. But then what happens is we just talk to him,
Yeah.
and then no one else can hear him.
And now
And
the
then
show is Limblad.
Now the show is in shambles. But
Just like
that's every
Legends of
week.
the Hidden Tower. Oh,
Did you first bell me already?
I think he just
I think
slammed you with a
he's
first
hitting
bell.
you with stuff. Yeah.
That was a
Whoa.
spite bell.
I didn't see it coming. Yeah,
He
you
does
need
2
to make
more
a different
bells. Should
sound
you
for a
leave?
spite bell. That was.
Yeah.
I mean, we're barely 30 minutes in because we were late.
Barely.
I mean, we were more or less on time.
Yeah, we're
but
close.
We started late for some reason. I got water. I'll run with it. You played the bell. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, first bell. It's an early one. It's a quick one. Were you ready? Okay, this week I'm not gonna talk about first. I'm gonna talk about Fall Guys. Let me tell you about Fall Guys. It's a game that you should get. No, I'll do first. That's the Fall Guys bell. If you're a first member, hey, thanks for your support. We appreciate it. You know, times is tough, physically, mentally, and financially, and firsties really locking it in. You know, enabling us to keep doing the things that we do. Off topic, all the streaming, you know, just day-to-day stuff. It all first is a huge impact in all of that. So that's this. Thank you very much for that, and please enjoy the plethora of first content that's available on roosterteeth.com. Most recently being Hardcore Mini Golf just finished up. I think last week was the last episode, last Wednesday. So
Yes.
it's a nice. I like to call it a nice tight 8 episode spread.
8 gets tight a lot, yeah.
If you haven't watched it, you should check it out. Or if you say, no, I hate golf. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. Go watch something else. Got Haunter, got all kinds of crazy, wacky stuff, Last Laugh, and a Funhouse show, No Idea. There's the I was gonna say Meow Wolf. What's it called? There,
Weird Place.
Weird Place. That's the thing. There's lots of things. I'm not gonna name them all. You can tell I don't have a sheet in front of me. I'm just spitballing here. But if you're not a first member, sign up for the free trial. If you haven't signed up for a free trial, now's the time to do it. You go, I'll take the free trial. I watched all mini golf. Cancel. Bye. You don't pay anything. And then you get to watch mini golf.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah. And then here's what happened. Here's what'll happen. You'll go to cancel and it'll say, are you sure you want to cancel? You say, yeah, I'm sure. And then you leave.
And then it says, okay, bye-bye.
And then
Bye, little baby.
Then you're out. Then it's like Genie at the end of the movie. He's like, psh, and the shackles disappear.
Yeah, I'm free.
And he's like, I'm free. I watched mini golf and I'm free. And that's my pitch. They've told me I need to work on my pitch. I didn't listen.
Nope.
Yeah. They give me notes. Stop telling them to cancel. And I say, okay, if I remember.
What you drinking, Jeremy? Oh,
Oh, you got more Ace.
Ace pineapple
Keep
cider.
talking about that. I haven't had that yet.
It's good. It's really tasty. I'm rating Cat's stash. This isn't mine. Like,
Well, it's yours. It's yours now because it's going in you.
It's quite important to note. This does not belong to me.
Gotcha.
But I'm out of beer. And
Jeremy, did she
and
sign a
Truly lines
prenup?
are running thin. What?
Did you sign a prenup?
No, but she's working right now, so I just kind of looked her in the eye while I took these, knowing that
No,
she couldn't
could do
really get up
nothing.
and stop me.
At
Yeah.
least half of
nice.
that can is yours, my friend. Should the
That's
marriage
true.
go south after this, I'm just
Well,
saying
I took
that
2,
half can
so
is
I
yours.
guess-
So the full can is yours.
The
that
full
other
can's
one, though.
mine.
Good.
Yeah.
That one's just there to remind me that I'm married. I'll put my wedding ring on it. There it is.
Nice.
Look at that. I'm single. Hi, cats. Wedding ring back on.
Nice.
She turned the
The nice-
corner, looked at me, and went, 2?
Awesome.
Yes.
Didn't care about the
Michael
wedding
and I-
ring thing though.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
buy some.
I do like that y'all
Put
wear
that one
yours.
by.
It's preference. Well, I feel like we never really wear ours very often, especially because we
Fuck
go
are
to
you
the
talking
gym.
about?
What? You take yours off all the time when you go to the gym. I never wear
I
mine
take it off when I go to
anymore.
the gym and then I put it right back on. What the hell are you
Okay.
talking about?
Mine, I stopped
Well-
wearing.
You're always
I stopped wearing mine because I got pregnant. I couldn't fit it anymore, and then I stopped
That
wearing
was
the one that I got to
years ago.
replace.
Likely story.
Yes, because I'm busy. One, I go to Achievement Hunter. I'm not bringing
I'm
my fancy ring
busy.
there. Like if yours breaks, it's you're just like more sturdy, I guess.
What does that mean? If it breaks, who cares how sturdy it is? It's broken. What's your logic there?
I mean, I was gonna say like
If yours breaks, it's broken.
Yeah.
You know?
one,
Unlike
yours
mine.
already did break and you got a replacement.
Yeah.
Two, yeah, I was gonna say yours is more sturdy. I should say, not if yours breaks, it's a better option. But yeah, I don't know. My naked hand.
Yeah, I don't know.
The
I
commitment's
feel
up
like you
here.
just painted yourself into a corner there. I don't know what you were talking about.
I
just
thought-
started with
Yeah, it's
You
it's
just
I
started
don't know
with,
your
yeah,
hand as
we
well as I
never,
used to.
die
we
I'm
just
sorry.
went.
the whole thing.
We just said we never wear
Oh.
ours, and I wear mine all the time. The only time I take it off is when I
There
go
we
to the
go.
gym, or if it's like my fingy gets like tight at night, so I'll take it off
Yes,
sometimes when I go
I've
to
had
sleep.
that
I guess
happen
maybe that's
too,
what I'm
yeah.
thinking
And then
of.
I'll put it on in the morning, and then Lindsay sees it in the morning before I'm awake.
Yeah,
and
I'll
goes,
wander
"He
around the
never
house doing
wears
chores,
it."
and I go, okay, there it is. There it
He
is
never
on the
wears it
counter.
when he's
There it is.
sleeping.
If I'm running on the treadmill or using the punching bag, I have to take it off too, because like
that makes sense.
the punching bag will
See-
fuck up
Yeah,
my finger, and then
This one-
running it just flies off. Like I start sweating,
Mm.
and like I'll be
See-
running, and I'll hear bling bling bling, bling, and it's like gone.
That's why.
Fuck.
That's why I sometimes take it off at night because the last one I had was loose. It was fine. It would sit. I could like play with it. I love playing with it.
Yeah.
This is harder because it's a little smaller, but I could play with it. But then I was washing my hands one day and it just flew off, hit the floor, and shattered into
Yeah,
pieces.
I don't want that.
Tungsten.
What?
Yeah.
Tungsten. Yeah.
Tungsten
Oh.
does that.
It hit,
Yeah.
it hit a t-
Okay,
it hit-
okay.
if it like hits if it hits like stone, it hit a tile floor and just blew up.
Mhm.
Weird.
So when I got a new one, I got like half a size smaller, so it doesn't fly off, and it fits fine. But sometimes if I got fat little sausage fingers at night, I'll be like, oh, it's like wearing a hat all day. I need to let it breathe.
Yeah.
Then I'll pull it off, and then Lindsay sees it and goes, "He never wears it. Hate this guy."
He hates me.
I'm gonna tell everyone. Fuck. Then she goes, "Fuck you! I'm not wearing mine."
What causes
about
fat
that?
finger?
Food probably.
Yeah, I
Swelling?
was gonna say,
It's
yeah.
gotta- yeah, it's gotta
What
be some
causes
sort of-
fat?
No, but it's
my-
like it's not only. I feel like it's some sort of bloating. Like it could be like salt.
Yeah, Taco
something
Bell.
specific
Yeah.
like sodium.
Taco Bell.
You know, would
My
make
Taco
you get
Bell
fat finger.
It goes
Well-
right to my fingers.
Isn't that a thing where like some people on airplanes, their fingers will swell when they're flying?
Hmm?
Okay,
Or their
I'm
breast
Or
sorry.
feet
implants,
swelling.
implants will explode, right?
Yeah.
Sure, that was the
Yes.
same.
Okay, you know what I didn't
It's
know
like
was the thing?
fingers,
Speaking
you
of
know?
that, I didn't realize there was such
Lord.
a thing as silicone poisoning that people get from their breast implants. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a
Oh, yeah, I was
wrestler
seeing-
who is like kind of dealing with that right now.
Well, it's usually if it like leaks, right?
Yeah,
If there's like
Yeah.
a puncture. Yeah.
and I guess there was
yeah,
something
it's like
along
poison.
that. Yeah, yeah. So
a
it's
bag
like
of poison.
It's weird that the poison would poison you.
because I was like, oh, this wrestler, you know, I like her. She's really, really good. Like, I wonder what she's out for. And they're like, silicone poisoning. I'm like, what? I'm sorry. And then, yeah, I looked into it. So I guess it like leaked into her shoulder or something. And like,
Oof.
yeah, whatever had to be done for that. I was like, gosh.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Purple. Throw some bedding on a bunch of different mattresses, and sure, they all look the same, pillows included, but peel away the layers. Look at what's inside, and you'll see that they aren't all created equal. And that's what makes every Purple mattress and pillow unlike anything you've ever slept on. The secret to Purple is the Purple Grid, a patented comfort technology that instantly adapts to your body's natural shape and sleep style. Purple is for every body, no matter how you sleep. A Purple mattress is soft where you want it, firm where you need it, and with its over 1,800 open air channels designed to neutralize body heat, you'll be comfortably cool all over. It's truly a mattress that does it all. But this cutting edge technology doesn't stop with the mattresses. Every Purple pillow is engineered with the Grid for total head and neck support and absolute airflow. So you're always on the cool side of the pillow. There's no flipping, there's no flopping. You lie there and that's it. You're comfy. Purple's proprietary technology has been innovating comfort for over 15 years. And I can really see it in my sleep. I've got the pillow, the Purple pillow. This pillow is wild. The Grid is there. First of all, very cool, very sciencey looking. You can touch, you can feel it. It's like a honeycomb pattern because I guess that's what a Grid is. But man, you put your head on it, it sinks. But then it's like it sinks. But then when you stop sinking, it's got you. It's like that support chain. Like you fall and someone goes, "I'll catch you." The pillow catches you and it holds you all night. And I wake up refreshed. I love it. It's my favorite pillow that I've ever used, hands down. You can try every Purple product risk-free with free shipping and returns. And Purple has financing available as low as 0% APR for qualified customers. Experience the Purple Grid and you'll sleep like never before. Go to purple.com/offtopic and use promo code offtopic. For a limited time, you'll get 10% off any order of $200 or more. That's purple.com/offtopic, promo code offtopic for 10% off any order over $200 or more. Terms apply.
Yeah,
Wow.
that career seems like a weird one to have implants, right?
Like you feel like it would
Yeah.
get nailed, and then
Yeah.
like something bad would happen, right? Because they get
See, I'd want implants, but I want like rocks.
they get beamed in
Put
the chest.
concrete in there.
Yeah,
Just fucking slam
that
with the
sounds
rock.
dangerous. That sounds really dangerous. Yeah,
Have y'all seen the woman with the
Ugh.
giant tits who smashes the watermelon? That's what I'm going
yes.
for.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were say
Yeah.
cans. Does she crush cans as well?
She crushes
does,
Yeah,
she
everything.
both. Yes.
Okay.
She does it all,
She does it all.
Whatever
Yeah.
she can get under
She's a
that
one
thing.
stop. Yeah.
which is a lot.
Yeah. Do you think
It's-
the
it's
bottom
funny.
is like calloused
I don't
at
know.
this point?
And probably just from her own doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
It's funny because I was talking to Lindsay that I assume brings up. We talked about that watermelon woman a couple days ago, and it's just something I remember seeing. I don't know, probably from like the early 2000s. So I don't remember how it got brought up, but I went, man, if like she must be in rough shape now. Being like 15 years later, like her spine must be
Oh
shattered.
yeah.
It was like it's crazy because her whole thing is like, I mean, she has. I can't even fathom a guess of like a breast size. I mean, she literally like picks them up with her arms and like whacks stuff with it. That's
oh, it sounds
with
like
them.
Triple J's to me.
That's what
I'm making up. I have
that's-
no
that's
idea.
what her thing is.
You're going down a hole
that's
in
like her
this.
talent. She's like, look at my huge
Show me again with your hands.
breasts.
Hang on.
I'll smash stuff, and then she
I'm gonna
gets
crush
like,
this can with my can.
and then she gets
Yeah.
like committed,
Where's the
and
question?
she wields it like it's not part of her body, where she's like
Like a weapon.
smash
Yeah.
it.
She does wield it like
Yeah.
a weapon. She like
She does,
has it, and
and,
then she
like-
like lines up, and then she like hikes it up, and then brings
Yeah.
her whole body down.
Yeah.
To a
She does.
true master,
Yeah.
the weapon is a part of your body. But
And it's,
go on.
it's crazy because you describe that to someone and you're like, that's nuts. But that somehow fell in line of America's like, this is just fun family TV. And
I
she would be on
can't
like
explain.
talk shows and stuff.
I can't explain what the conversation is. I'm sorry.
You can explain
I
it.
mean,
We're talking about the
Yeah.
large-breasted woman smashing things
Kat,
and it being fun
come back.
for the whole
Um,
family.
Have you seen the woman that crushes cans with her boobs?
Not to be
Have you seen
confused
that
with the
woman?
woman who crushes watermelon with her legs.
Okay, if you
Eggs
wanted
are
to
true.
wager a
Women.
guess at how large a breast would have to be to crush a can, like bra size, what are you thinking here? Kat thinks it's not about size; it's about pec muscles.
It's well, I
Well,
mean,
No,
which I don't think is
not-
accurate.
I don't think that's accurate here. Yeah.
I don't
yeah,
know.
no.
I
I
don't
think
know
it's
anything
just the
about
weight of
this.
the tit and the force of the tit.
Tit
What's
force
the science
You gotta
behind
get kind of
this
like
Twitter?
a pendulum down from.
Sorry, I'm like working out in my head right
Yeah,
now. I'm
no.
like, if the tit
It's
moves
just
at
like,
the
God,
velocity
God, that'd be the craziest can
Math
crush
everywhere.
if you like kind of lifted and separated, and then they swung in and
you kill a
crushed
man
it
that
like
way?
the ice blocks in that Saw film, like hit the
Yes.
guy's head. Oh,
Can- I
that'd
want to be
awesome.
executed that way. Yeah.
Why? Why do
Well,
you want
I
to be
mean, yeah, me
executed?
too. I mean, if we're
We should
throwing
all
our
be-
names in the goblet of fire here, yeah, I'll put mine in.
We should all be so lucky.
Yeah.
Also, Matt Chat says you're correct. A woman's breast did explode on an airplane because of the pressure, and that is also
I didn't
causing
bring that up. That
swelling
was
of
Jeremy.
fingers
Talking
and
about
toes. It's
fingers.
like,
Most about fingers.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Jeremy's
saying
talking
that's
about
both. They're saying both.
to breasts,
Exploding.
as I often
Yeah.
do.
your fingers swell. Breast
Mhm.
implants can explode
Mhm.
because of air pressure in the airplane.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
Those
were they
These are ticking
nervous?
time bags.
Maybe. Oh, Pam.
Hey, check 'em
Tyler,
out.
who should I send this picture to? You or
Is this
the other
her?
guy?
God.
You sent a picture of
Let me
her?
add.
Queen.
She looks.
Hers
Bring
a
her in.
robot.
She looks scary. Like she
Okay.
looks like one of those women you see and you're like,
It's
this woman could kill me if she wants.
She's
yeah.
a snoo woman.
hang
Yes.
on.
And then
Yeah.
she shows you
Picture-
proof that she could kill
Let
you.
me find it. What
Mhm.
do I do with it? The picture
Yeah.
I found, it's like one of those.
I both fear and respect.
Um,
her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's their names, fear and respect.
Where the hell is it?
I'm scare roused.
Scare rouse.
I saved it and I lost it. They don't want me to send it to
Oh,
them.
Michael, please.
I mean, I understand.
Oh, that's a video.
He's
I don't
playing
wanna
Fall
send that
Guys.
video.
He's
I'm not. I have to look this way.
Look,
You know, I can't.
He's getting very stealthy with Fall Guys.
I can't. I'm just. Matt, you were playing the other day.
I
during a
wa-
meeting or
I was
something, you
playing
piece
the
of
other
shit.
day.
You shut your mouth.
I think I'm gonna have to play it tonight. I'll play it tonight.
Yeah.
It's in downloads. Okay.
So that's the thing. If
Yeah,
you
get your
notice me
practice
like
in.
duck down, that means I've switched to my other keyboard, and Fall Guys will be happening within seconds. But
Well, I have
you have to keep me honest.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm sending Tyler a
controller
picture.
here, so I
it's
don't-
like one of those right
Over here.
before, like moments before tragedy
Oh, like
struck.
to be
Right,
continued.
yeah.
Yeah, but for the watermelon, it's just a picture. It's not a video.
The JoJo meme.
But it's like It's like if the watermelon's family saw this photo. You could caption this: give me $1 million, or else the watermelon
Does it have
gets it.
motion blur? Like, is it a swing down?
No, because it's like setting up. There it is.
There she is.
She's like look at her looking at the watermelon like you're about to die.
lining
She'd be
up.
hiding 2 bowling balls in her
She
shirt.
She
really
rivals the
Yeah.
watermelon
Yeah.
with each
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and she'll usually crack it in one hit, but if she doesn't, it's almost like
Mhm.
a karate show, or kung fu or what have you, like an expo where like if they don't do the
demonstration?
thing, they'll quickly be like, oh fuck, I gotta do the thing. Like I can't just, it's too much shame. I didn't break the board. They'll get up and try again. If she doesn't crack it, she's just like, and just like smashes it.
Someone in the
Crazy.
chat
Now-
has made a claim that she is 34M.
Yep.
M
Well,
cups.
I'm
my
not an
God.
expert. I couldn't tell you. I
Ooh.
can blindly
Yeah.
agree.
M for
Sounds
massive,
accurate.
Michael. Yeah.
Okay.
God.
I will also say, in that clip or that picture we just showed, she's wearing like a full shirt. So I'm sure people in the chat are like, it could be faked. I don't know.
It's not.
There is video of her where she's wearing like a spaghetti strap dress and slamming the shit out of large fruit with her breasts. So it is all
Can
real.
confirm.
It is all real. All real woman. Oh Lord.
Every time it hangs
Also-
too long on me, I'm going to give that wink.
Jeremy, I was laughing. You're talking about getting your head crushed between those breasts. Someone also in the chat was like, what about a Full Metal Alchemist like hands transmutation? Which you won't get, Jeremy,
Not
but
a
Michael
clue.
and Matt will.
I got you.
So, yeah.
I'm down.
Just tits together.
Yeah.
Summon some more tits.
And you
I don't know.
transmute your head into death. I missed that.
Man,
show.
what a turn this whole thing took.
Yeah, it really
Was
did.
it?
Yeah, I
Did
love
make a
it.
turn? Well, Lindsay mentioned the watermelon lady, and I just thought
Mhm.
people should know. Again,
It's
It's
I
worth being aware of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when you just talk
And
about
Booster.
it's one of those things nowadays. If someone said, "Hey, did you see this watermelon thing?" My thought would be, "Was that on Reddit, or was this like some kind of BuzzFeed thing or whatever?" It was just on like the Tonight Show. It's like, and now
that's
this woman's
crazy.
gonna come out here and smash a bunch of fruit with her tits, and then she'd start smashing.
Dude,
And I was
All
like,
that
I
shit.
guess this is
It's like
family friendly.
The dude that swallows the pool balls. It's like, okay, what a
The
weirdo freak
Regurgitator.
talent you have. Yeah,
Yep.
but let's get him on here.
How
for the
did he
kids.
figure that out?
Right.
it's
Like,
insanity watching him do shit.
did he start with something that was edible first and then like work up to pool balls, or maybe
Swallow
he's
this whole orange.
like he's down in
Right.
like
Sweet,
women's
okay.
or something. He's like, I
Profit.
can do.
Well,
I
like,
can-
it's
I
not
can work
only
up.
that he does like the fucking suck the pool balls down, which his name is the Regurgitator, if you want to look him up. But like, he does shit where he'll like take a fucking like cup of sugar and he'll swallow
Uh-huh.
it, and then he'll take a big glass of water and then he'll chug the water down, and then he'll just like
Oh man.
bring up the cup of sugar like dry.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How?
I don't know.
Either he's doing that or like,
What?
I mean, if he's storing in his
I
cheek or
think he's
something,
doing
mad
some sort
props
of
to you.
magic as well. Like, I think there's an
Yeah, like sleight of
illusion
hand.
part to it. Like, he's half
Yeah.
magician, half freak show.
Well, the pool ball, I'm inclined to believe is real. 'Cause
That
I don't know,
has to
like,
be
where
real.
the fuck are you gonna
Yeah.
put that in your mouth? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well,
And watching
Wow.
him suck it in too, like he goes so hard because you have to get that vacuum
There he is,
pressure.
with the
yeah.
pool ball.
Yeah.
ugh.
Yep.
Oh,
So he holds it
Ugh.
like that. Yeah, he doesn't have good teeth either, but he holds it like that, and then
God,
he
no
just goes
shit.
like,
Well,
Why?
yeah. I mean, after eating so many pool balls, you probably ruin your teeth.
Jesus.
and then he just goes
Christ.
like, he holds it there, and he like makes people pause for a second, and then he just goes, and it just like goes,
yeah.
and then he makes a noise. He usually hits himself in the stomach, and then he goes,
He does it.
and
Yeah.
then it comes back up.
Ow.
It
Yeah.
sounds like a death metal scream.
It does.
It's just him swallowing a pool ball.
He goes, and then up it comes. He hits himself in the stomach a lot.
Wow.
I like he'll swallow a partially inflated balloon and then a pin and then pop the balloon in his stomach and then regurgitate the pin and the deflated balloon. And
Yeah.
I don't know how he does
Well,
it, but that's
the-
amazing.
That
The
doesn't
best
sound
part
as
about
impressive.
that is
Actually,
how much shit has he eaten by accident and not come back up?
Well, he's like, well, I
Where's the
lost
balloon?
it.
yeah, that's gone. Like dropping it down a sewer drain. Oh, that's gone. I'll have to wait 2 days to see that again.
See, I want him to use like I want the military to utilize him or something. Like we
Sure,
need to
keep
Military.
him in.
government secrets inside of your stomach, but when we need them, you puke them back up. Okay.
That's just
Deal.
that's a drug
mean-
mule you're describing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, like,
Anyone can do that.
if anyone wanted the government secrets, they're like, oh, well, we just kill that man. no problem.
yeah.
You can't kill people.
That's a
The
sacrifice
government's
he has
not
to be
gonna.
willing to
Yeah.
make.
The government's not gonna kill someone, Matt. You're just being childish.
You're
now.
right. That would never
It's
happen
crazy.
ever. No one dies in Boxing Say.
Okay. Turned it back to anime.
Look, I
Whoa,
I do what
hang
I
on.
can.
Watching Last Airbender.
Hang
or
on,
no?
not an anime. Ooh, start a
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Look how
Whatever.
fucking in focus that can was.
I know, dude. You could
It's
even read it.
annoying me. It looks like a commercial.
Oh,
Go
God.
see it.
Listen.
Plug your camera in. Who gives a shit?
What? No, they don't work.
Just do it. It works.
You
You, gotta
can.
make it work, dude.
It was super simple. I plugged it in.
What
That
are
was
you-
all I had to do.
Yes, but I
you
don't have
laughing
that
about?
camera.
Oh,
And then also they were like,
That's
they're
valid.
like, do you have a? They're like, do you have a
Why?
cam link? And I said, I have a cam link. Like, so cam link is specifically made by Elgato, and it's
Mhm.
like, you know, you plug the DSLR into that, and then you can plug it into the computer. I got like some other brand
Uh huh.
that was on Amazon for a lot cheaper and was in stock because cam link wasn't, and I was like,
Uh huh.
it'll probably work.
I'm gonna go on a limb and guess that's what they would have given you anyway.
It's
I'm
possible.
gonna
what-
guess.
what's-
I'm gonna guess they
it
said,
called?
Jeremy, do you have a cam link? Because we'll give you a cam link. Is
What's it
probably-
called, Matt? I don't know.
I
I
can
can
tell
figure
you.
it out because I sent it to Nick the other day. See if I can. It is called the LensSense Audio Video Capture Card, HDMI to USB 2.0, HDMI capture device, 1080 60p record via DSLR camcorder for high definition acquisition, live broadcasting, and more game capture card.
thank you, sir.
that is not what they would have sent you. I can confirm. No, I'm sure. 'Cause
Well,
that's not what I have.
I don't expect it to be amazing because looking at the listing on Amazon, it is $17.
Uh-huh. That's a
Good
good
deal.
price. Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Seems like it would be a little more if it was a really high quality one.
Let me
but, you know.
see. Let me look up what this one is. And I can
Sometimes
give
you
you a
pay for the brand. You pay for the name. You know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Whereas like a cam link,
Ooh,
what?
man. That is a lot of money sitting on my desk.
Well, yeah, Matt, shit's expensive.
Well, cam link is $160.
Okay, well, the thing on
Around.
my desk is $400.
Oh my god!
Yes.
What?
Holy crap!
What are you even talking about?
It's a Aja UTAP HDMI.
Matt, they didn't mean to give you that. You
They
need to give
probably
that back
didn't, but
right
hey,
now.
Yeah.
it's
You need to
mine
give that
now.
back right now.
Matt, you got to
made
swallow
up a-
it, and when we need it again, you're going to
Then
puke
I
it back
can
up,
puke it back
okay?
up
You
in
need
the
to tell an
office.
adult.
Yeah.
You need to tell an adult that you found something that doesn't belong to you, and you shouldn't have it.
What's really impressive is that the adult feasibly trusted me to plug it in by myself.
Ooh.
It's
and not
really not
break it.
that impressive. You're
No.
almost 30 years old.
I'm over 30.
You're over 30 years old.
I've turned
Wait,
30 recently.
When was your
then
birthday
You're
again?
not over
June 6th.
30. You're 30.
Well, I'm over 30 because I turned 30 on my
Jesus
30th
Christ,
birthday,
Matt.
and now I'm
when
additional
someone says,
time.
"How old are you?" Do you say, "I'm over 31"?
No, well,
you know,
I mean,
I was. I
guess
turned
that's- I guess
31 2
that's-
months ago, so I'm
guess
not
that's
31
valid.
now.
Yeah,
But
you-
I'm over 31.
you know what? You win. I agree with you on that one.
Okay, I'm not gonna have it, Matt.
That's fair.
Then no one's
You
ever an
said
age.
solid. I'm 30.
Matt, to be
Let's go with
fair, if
that.
you pole vault and you go over the bar, you made the vault.
That's true.
That's
You
all.
didn't slam
Okay.
into the bar.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you go? Why don't you go put your ring back on? Quiet.
I gotta find it. Hang on.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. I just find them around the house randomly because you leave
Because the
them-
kids like to play with it also.
because you leave them out and then the children
Yeah,
run
because
around
they
with them.
want to feel
and I,
pretty.
and I go, oh look, here's a ring. Oh, these are our wedding rings. Cool, they're under my desk.
Yeah.
I'm glad Lindsay takes them off because she doesn't want anything to happen to them. Oh, here they are in the trash can. How'd they get there? Good thing
That's
she
our-
took
I
them
love
off
our
to keep them
children.
safe.
Trying to share a message of love with them. I'm sorry.
And they threw it in the trash.
Right, just go back to talking about
Throw it
Matt's
in the
$400
trash.
XLR or HDMI, whatever it
Yeah,
was.
I'm surprised. I thought that would have been like maybe a $30 purchase, but I will take better care of it now.
It's incredible. That you're comfortable sharing. What is the most that you guys have spent on something that is absurd? Like a normal
Well,
person
Jeremy-
would go,
Jeremy
"You're
bought
a
this
moron."
Fucking crazy trash can once.
True. Heard
It's out
about
of
that.
this world. It's opening
trash.
and closing.
I have never bought a trash can like that. How dare you? How dare you? All right. My trash can has a foot pedal that barely works and paint on it. And a
Goddamn
little
right.
bit of and a little bit of mold in the bottom.
Paint on it.
All right. And that's my trash can.
Um,
But I spent a lot on a Spyro statue that I don't think I ever got. It was like
Wait,
did you forget?
No, it's just
Did they make it?
I don't know what happened to it.
Was it first four figures one?
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Which one?
the crystal dragon.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Oh yeah, I remember.
that one.
I remember you showing me you were gonna get that, and me fighting myself to not buy it.
Yeah.
I like to believe that Matt stole it and it's off frame. Matt's like, what's that one you're talking about again?
I don't
Dude,
think
shut the
they,
hell up.
Weird.
Shut the hell up.
I don't think they charged me the full price of it. I think they charge like a deposit that's not much, and then they're like,
And they
when we
went-
ship it, we'll send the full amount.
Mm-hmm.
They got the deposit and went, this is enough for
Nice.
us.
Don't have it. It's
See
just,
ya.
it's just
I
never.
had never even
absurd.
heard of no
Never
Spyro
happened.
Dragon.
I've had that happen with like small purchases. Like, okay, this $20 item didn't come. I don't care. But like I'd be making phone
I
calls.
care.
Jeremy,
I
you get your
Yeah,
statue.
I'm too lazy.
yeah, I
might-
care if
might
I don't
not
get
have shipped them yet.
something. If I like bought something and I don't get it, I care. If I buy something and I get it and it's wrong and I don't care, that's a whole other level. Because it's like, assuming it's not hundreds or thousands of dollars. It's like, oh, I ordered this thing. Like even on Amazon, you can return stuff and be like, oh, I bought the wrong thing. Like I didn't mean to buy this. I'll just package it back. And they'll like make you pay the shipping for it. But if I'm like doing stuff around the house and I think I need like I've bought plumbing parts before, like pipes, like, oh, I need this connector or whatever. And I bought it. And it turns out it was the wrong one because I don't know shit. And I was like, oh, I thought it would look different in the picture or whatever. And it was $6. And I'm just like, I'm not packaging this back up and sending this back for $6. I'll just keep it and maybe I'll need it one day. Fuck it. I'll just throw it in under the sink or whatever. But if it's something that I bought and never got, I'll be like, give me it or give me my money back. Once I can do a phone call, I can write an email. If I gotta like get a box and get postage, I'm not doing that. I'll just take the hit. I went to Taco Bell last night, got shorted a whole quesadilla. I go, I'm not going back.
Yeah,
Out there. It's crazy.
food generally I find out after I'm home, and I'm like, I'm not letting them have my time too. I don't care.
It's just
I'll
you're
eat
gonna have to
something
go
else.
back, and especially
They
now.
already took my
I mean,
joy.
Yeah.
If there's a line, you're gonna have to wait. You can't just go right to the front in a drive-through and say, "Hey, ignore these people. I waited in line. I refuse to wait again." You could do that in the store, and I always do that. If they mess something up, you walk to the front and you stand next to the person, and they go, "Oh, the line's back there," and I go, "No, I did the line. You didn't give me my food," and they go, "Oh, we'll get that right for you." You don't wait in
So-
line after you've already been.
It's a Larry David move.
It's a Larry David move, and he's right. That's why I agree with the man. I mean, that's even different. That's like getting seconds. This is you got my order wrong. I gotta wait. This is crazy. You're dealing with another customer. Moments ago, I was the customer, and you're not done with me. So technically, I'm still in front of this guy. Please give me my cheeseburger. Thank you, sir, and good day. You don't got to be an asshole about it. You don't got to be like, you fucking give me my... These maniacs being like, I don't get me sauce. And they're like fighting people at McDonald's because they didn't get a sauce packet or some shit. But, Phil, if you've messed my order up, I shouldn't have to wait in line. I just
Yeah.
be like, hey, I'm missing some things. And then they'll slap it, and then you get it. You move along, and then, you wear your 100% eat shirt, and it comes in a red and yellow pattern.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Mick shirt.
Indeed.
Mick 100% eat.
Yes. Or a king shirt, perhaps.
Yeah, I think, dude,
or some monarch who
they really named it.
delves
We were
in
like-
burgery.
we were just like, man, we think we get away with the colors, and they're like, yeah, let's call it the fucking Face Jam McDonald's shirt and put it in the store. And we saw the names of it when they came out and went, whoa, wait, we couldn't call the podcast the Michael, Jordan podcast, but you're calling it like the fucking Mick Jam shirt or whatever. I don't know. I didn't name it.
Mick Jam.
Jam.
I mean,
it's real
Mick
heavy.
is fair game. Come on, the entire country of Ireland's looking at us.
Not with
like,
these colors.
really?
It's not fair game. When you add the
mean-
red and the yellow, it isn't.
They don't own red and yellow. Get out of here.
They own
Yes,
the
but the combination,
MC
yeah.
I think
with
they
red and
might,
yellow.
though.
They,
Yeah.
I argue, probably do. In fact, literally own it. They probably do.
Maybe.
All right, hang on. I gotta see what it's listed as.
God.
Jeremy,
Brand
really-
collection, Space Jam.
We're a whole brand now.
Yeah, no, it's Achievement Hunter Funhouse, Rooster Teeth, kind of funny, Face Jam.
It's a lifestyle. Yeah.
That's the
Space
brand.
Jam's a
It's a
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
You're a little
Space
donkey
Jam is a
jumping the
lifestyle.
So the
swamp.
two shirts you have, well, so you got the orange one, right? Which is
Right.
just called the Face Jam Eat T-shirt, but even that is Whataburger colors, right?
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
What-
no,
I
I mean, no, I mean, that's just our color. It
Okay.
is Whataburger, but we didn't make it that. We just picked
Got it.
orange, and it happened to be orange and white text. That
And you
happens.
have-
What a face.
Face Jam 100% Eat McJam T-shirt.
Yeah, there it is.
And then you have the Face Jam 100% Eat Jam King T-shirt, which is yellow buns and red 100% Eat on a white shirt.
That one looks like we just stole it.
It is the Burger King logo, is it not?
Just because we had the logo. Like the 100% Eat logo was already like kind of a reference. And then we took two references and combined them and went, oh my God, this is just their shirt.
I mean, Burger King is two yellow buns and two red
Yeah.
words between
Yeah, right.
them.
But,
It just
but
is
putting,
why didn't you put the blue circle around it?
well, why would we do that?
Well, yeah.
Huh?
Then we get
I mean, if
sued.
you're gonna kind of do it, I feel like you should
Do
go
it.
all the way.
Jeremy, you're not
No,
listening. We didn't
Jeremy,
kind of,
mm-mm.
we kind of did it twice and they just combined it. You see, the 100% Eat shirt with orange in the bun, right? You're like, oh, that's a Whataburger shirt. You wouldn't look at that and say that's a Burger King shirt. It's like it's a fast food shirt. It's got a color you might recognize. Maybe there's a bun you might recognize. It says 100% Eat on it. That's new. This is your own shirt. Then they took that shirt and put the colors of another chain where they kind of got the bun from and went, uh-oh, this is looking a lot more like one restaurant. This really looks like the shirt that they would sell in the store. Let's call it King and put it in the store. Give it its own brand collection.
Oh my god.
See, now you should wear each shirt, walk into each said establishment, and just start working. See if
I'll
anyone
walk
says
in-
anything.
Lindsay, I bet I could
Throw on
walk
an apron.
in without the shirt and start working and no one would stop me.
Also
Right.
true.
Be like, this
Also
is
Unlikely, yeah.
Guess he's late.
Someone would go, that's not my job. I
Especially in
probably- I
Austin,
probably
they'd be
worked
like,
here."
fuck it.
So-
Get in here, bro.
Can the next
Help.
shirt be
You give me the
Eric's
design.
Can it be Eric's face with red pigtails?
Oh, God.
Yeah, we could do that.
Can we do that?
No, actually, we can't. Here's why.
Why?
I mentioned to Michael, yeah, I was like, okay, well, we should expand and do other things. Like you could have a Cinnabon shirt or something like that. And he's like, no, please. This shirt is a very burger oriented shirt. Like it's very, you don't understand the
Burger-oriented.
message that we're trying to send here. I'm like, oh, please.
Well,
I'm
with the
sorry.
100% Eat
So-
shirt, but we can make another shirt. You're just talking about that shirt.
I just mean
I
entirely.
don't even know
different.
what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I want
Take-
the Spice Rat shirt, basically.
Take your rings off. It's coming. We're making it. I said that already.
I think it
Make it
should.
a Spice Rat
it
shirt.
should have Eric with red pigtails and blue bows, and then in red under it, it says donkeys with it. That's like it's owned by Donkey.
That's
Stupid
good.
as shit.
There it
I
is.
like
Funny.
that.
Yeah. So that's the new. Look for that in the
I think,
store
I
coming
think,
soon.
I think honestly we should do that, but instead of Eric, just put a donkey. It should just be a donkey with
that
red
seems
pigtails.
really insulting.
Yeah.
Like if you walked into a Wendy's wearing that.
For the
But Eric
donkey.
isn't.
What a
True.
statement are you making?
Where is she? Is she in here? Is he gonna walk?
Yeah.
I want her to see my shirt.
Hey, I don't know if you're
Here's
calling
how
this
we
little
spin
girl
this,
an ass.
Jeremy.
I don't know what you're doing here.
She's not a little girl, by the way. She's like 60 or 70
She
years
was
old.
once a little girl.
Who cares?
True.
Weren't we all children once?
Dave Thomas is
No.
dead.
Yeah, but I don't have my little boy face on a restaurant. So like
And that's
she's
what- and-
immortalized
what?
as Wendy's immortalized as no one would give a shit if she's like, I'm Wendy from Wendy's. They'd be like, no, you're not. You're an old woman. They'd be like, a little girl is who this is.
Can someone
I don't
in
think
chat
anyone gives
do a
a shit
Photoshop with a
now.
restaurant of little boy face of Jeremy's face? I want this restaurant. I don't know what
Yeah.
it's called.
Which
but-
restaurant would
It's
Jeremy
called Little Boys.
face go on?
Boys.
No, Jeremy, you should.
a
Jeremy
restaurant
could
called
be.
Little Boys.
Jeremy could be the guy from Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
underneath
fuck
the mask.
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's Jack.
I'm all
Yeah, you
about
can be
that.
Jack.
I'm Jack.
But
Put me in a suit.
you're Jack
and, like,
Jack. Like he's ripped now.
Whoa,
Jack,
like
Jack.
Jeremy is.
That's
Jeremy,
my
how do you-
burger. The
How
Jack
do you
Jack.
Your
stay
skinny
so
arms.
swole?
Michael said this to me before. He said, Jeremy, how do you stay so small? And apparently someone
quarantine.
messaged it.
Messaged.
Yeah.
We're losing it, all of us.
It's okay.
Apparently someone
messaged
literally,
you.
yeah.
And
Both of us.
both of us. I didn't see it, but they mentioned us and said, how do you stay so swole during quarantine? My response to Michael was, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
It's why I asked you, because I saw it. I think it was this morning. I saw it and I laughed because I said to myself, easy, I'm not.
Yeah.
And
And I
doing
told
horrible.
you, like, I repeatedly see in like live streams and the chats and stuff like that, people being like, man, Jeremy's arms looking real small
That's
nowadays.
crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like,
crazy.
they're right. I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah, which we
I've-
talked about, like, you know your body. For me, I will say, I think your arms look the same.
Thank you,
Jeremy.
Lindsay.
They're good.
They're not.
You're wrong, but you're
They're
wrong.
not.
But they're not.
I think you're fine.
He didn't say he wasn't fine. He just like let him have it. If he goes, like I'm always trying to go up, right? You want to like increase. And quarantine has been like a fight to maintain, right? Increase is out the window. It sucks too much. It's all over the place. And I was doing a decent job at like maintaining, but it was work. I had to do like more work than just like I'll cruise to the gym, I'll work out, blah, blah, blah. It's more work at home, just with time and like making shakes. All the God, oh it's God. I was like really killing it. And then I slipped. It was a slippery, sloppery slope. And then I was like, oh, I'm not maintaining anymore. I finally hit a point where I'm trying to go like maintain or squeak back up. I made a shake this morning. I worked out this morning.
Oh,
I made
this
a
guy.
shake.
Nice.
This guy.
And I was like,
Nice.
that's one day this week, and it's only Thursday.
And Michael, I do the same thing where I'm like, I do some pull-ups and some dips and stuff, and then I go like, I'm set for the week.
Oh, no.
Man.
I'm the opposite.
God,
To try
man.
and combat that, if I get hungry, I'm like, just go work out. Like, don't eat, do crunches, do planks or something to take your mind off of it. And I've been trying to maintain like 5 days a week. It's not been working, but I'm trying to get there. And I really like working out first thing in the morning because it starts my day off right anyways. Like, you get energized, your brain kind of gets moving fast. So I kind of need that in quarantine. I can't get rid of that routine or else everything else will fall apart.
I get
And then
that.
my arms will turn out like Jeremy's, and I don't want that.
Tiny.
No, but Jeremy
Yeah.
now, and you do
Tiny
want that.
nothing
Yeah.
arms.
Tiny
Nothing.
nothing arms.
Little-
Tiny nothing.
Look at my little toothpick arms.
You should get those balloons that
See.
SpongeBob got when he got fake muscles.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
I forget the
super
name of 'em
beefy
too,
arms,
yeah.
but he'd blow
Yeah.
them up and make them bigger.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, see,
Guys,
if
Fredo was-
you have nothing to lose, you can't lose it.
Yeah, Matt. That's a good way. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Fredo was definitely more than 20 minutes behind you, just so you know.
I cannot believe that he's not here.
I mean, maybe he just said it's too late. I'm not going to show up. But I was like,
Oh, yeah.
you
that's
guys were
almost 4.
doing something else. And I
Fredo, if you're
thought-
listening, you're still welcome here
Yeah.
Not for much longer, though. I thought,
for now.
okay, can you be on? And you were
Anchor
like,
arms.
Yeah. You were
Oh,
like, oh, yeah,
yes,
that's what it was. Yeah.
Thank you,
That's a
chat.
SpongeBob thing. Fiona would have got it in a second. Or she wouldn't have and then screamed at you. Be like, I die, fuck you. Man, we did a TTT the other day with Chung Shua. That was just ridiculous. Were you in that one, Jeremy? I think you were.
Well, TTT,
Yeah, it hasn't come out yet.
the Subway
with-
one.
The one, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. This the place, not the restaurant.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, that's a new shirt coming later.
I mean, the
That
restaurant is a
was-
place, but
I tell you, Subway was one of the
Right.
options too for the for the color variants. I went.
even-
I went. No, I'm not doing. Subway.
Which is what, green and yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
What's up, Matt?
I'm sorry. Do they
s-
own green and yellow?
Sorry.
They're gonna have to talk to McDonald's because McDonald's owns
Yellow.
half of those colors we just mentioned.
And yellow was needed to make green. So,
Hmm.
no, Hitman 3 will be, and all the other Hitman titles will be playable in VR. They just
Oh.
announced that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What?
This is in the PS5 thing, like their state of play. But I
Oh.
would assume PC would also have that. There's no way of knowing unless I click on the article. And
You
then
don't-
maybe
you don't
No
know
way of
that.
knowing. So there's no way. There's no
Yeah.
way
There's
of
no way
knowing.
of knowing.
The information is lost to time.
Yeah.
If it's not in the headline,
Why bother?
why make it?
I have to watch a video.
Subway,
That's
eat
not
here.
I was just talking this
Eat
morning to
food.
someone about how awesome the internet is because you can look up anything and watch a video really quickly and learn everything you need to know about it. And here you are completely negating my point.
Half the
Pretty much
time,
can.
it's true. It's very true. But if it's like news, I just don't want to watch the video. I'm like, type it out and I'll read it, and then that's it.
Yeah,
I
That I
agree.
understand.
No, I can roll with
Yeah.
you there.
because
Yeah.
there's fluff. I don't need the
Yeah.
intro. I don't need the transitions. I just want to read it. Sometimes I go, that's interesting. That'll be a quick read, and it's a 2.5-minute video. I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
Maybe Jeremy does this because he does voice acting too. But I also like the only time that I do watch like news videos or something like that is to practice cadence. So like
Oh,
I'll
that
listen
makes
to a
sense.
news reporting and they'll be like, "Hi everyone, calling in from this. Oh my God, someone's
They don't
dead.
actually-
Wow."
they don't actually sound-
Blood everywhere.
That's
They have, like, the
that's how
very,
Sparks
like-
Back to you,
talks.
Steve.
That's
Yep.
literally how Sparks talks in Sparrow 3.
Yes, it is. He has a news thing talk. Like, it's very like there's a lot of like I got you on the edge of your seat, and now,
It's
now here we come.
They also end with a nice little pun usually, and they'll pause before they deliver it. They're like, "And so that was the cat's pajamas." Back to you, Steve.
Pause.
You're like,
Pause for
all
laughter.
right.
Yeah.
Break for laughter.
The guy back at the
And
main
now proceed.
news desk. The hell are cat's pajamas? I don't know what the hell any of this shit is.
It was a day they'd never forget. Back to you. you're like, oh, you
Yeah.
really let that sink in. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, you're right. That's how they start the clip. You're like, "Oh, why didn't they forget it? Please tell me more."
Oh, I want to know. I
Field
wanna know.
reporter. What
The
happened?
amount of times too that I open up a page and then a video starts playing, right? And I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll just watch the video. It's like 2 minutes long or whatever. I'll watch. And like 30 seconds in, I realize it is not a video pertaining to the story that I clicked on. It's just like the most recent one the news network has done.
Yeah.
And it's about something
Yeah.
completely different.
and
you know,
you'll
like,
get 20 seconds
point?
in going,
Yeah.
how are they going to segue this?
Yeah. I'm like, where is
When are
this
they going to start
leading?
talking about the thing?
Yeah. I don't know what this squirrel on skis has to do with the economy, but I mean,
I'm gonna find out, Dan.
clearly it
There you
leads
go.
there.
He's
Yeah.
an inventor.
Yeah, it's all metaphorical.
Yeah.
Bull bear market, squirrel market.
Yeah. Squirrel market's
It's
really
rough.
taking a hit though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame.
They store all their finances for later when times are tough. Usually in their cheeks.
It's hard not
Mhm.
to eat it though. I understand.
Very true.
Yeah.
Jeremy, have you read off a teleprompter too, or no?
I have read off a teleprompter. Yeah, I used to
Okay.
do it for
I
the
feel like
no.
again,
Anytime
sorry,
I
Mad
did
Mike.
no
I figure you
reads.
didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all right. You didn't know.
yeah.
That's hard.
Didn't know.
I will say.
No, I suck at teleprompters. I suck at
Why
it.
is it? Why is it hard?
It's
If
just
you
words.
have like any
mud mouth, dude.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't mud mouth with teleprompters.
But it's the same thing as reading off a piece of paper. What do you
yeah,
mean?
which I can't do, man.
Okay,
It's
I mean,
different
that's
for me.
fine.
Like I can read off a teleprompter, but I guess for me, Jeremy is like I like acting more, and I know the lines, and I'm reading it off of a script, but I'm like playing it up and becoming a person.
Mm.
But this is just Lindsay reading, and I hate that. Like I don't know. I didn't like reading in school when they called on me. I don't like doing assembly readings. Like I do not like
I
this.
think the thing with teleprompters for me was almost every time I read off of a teleprompter, I had not even glanced at what I was supposed to read prior to that. So basically, as like the words were coming up on the teleprompter, they were being revealed to me for the first time. So sometimes most of the time I'd begin the sentence not knowing how it ended.
Right.
So like, I'd be like saying the words and I'm like, I don't know where this is going.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of, inflection these words need, but I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to keep
I
saying
empathize.
things.
I like when you get to the bottom of the prompter and then you're like, you kind of think the sentence is close to finishing, but then the new sentence pops up and you're like, oh no, it's
Oh,
still
no.
going. You're
Oh,
like,
I'm
and
not
so
done.
they
I'm not
went, yeah. And so they went back to the place they were starting at. Like, oh,
Hey, I'm surprised
my.
myself.
You just need to get a good prompt guy. They match your speeds.
Yeah.
You need to get.
Oh yeah.
You need to be on the same level. You
see,
know?
we're also lucky. I think we're pampered. I worked in news before doing Rooster Teeth, and like they don't slow it down for you. You just better
Yeah,
keep
well,
up.
they're schmucks.
And two, with like just the way the news works, there'd be shit coming in last minute all the time. They're like, oh, there was this huge crash, so you got to cover it. Or like, oh my gosh, this new bakery opened up or something.
Oh my
And so
God.
last second they'd be like, okay, yeah, I know. I did a lot of fluff pieces. Sorry. Very exciting stuff. A lot of squirrels on skis.
Yeah.
But as an anchor or the reporter, they're like, okay, I don't know what the hell I'm about to say, but I'm about to say it. So I hope no one puts something awful in the teleprompter. I trust.
We too low.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. See, I also wonder, like, the mega doo-doo clip. I have to wonder if
man.
someone
Yeah.
screwed that lady and put that in the teleprompter.
Probably not. 'cause
Probably
she
not. It
Immediately
just was a
apologized
tough- it
and
was-
said that she flubbed it.
Yeah, it's
My
just a tough
conspiracy
name
theory.
to pronounce, like just looking at it after not hearing it. You know,
Maybe,
and it's like, so she just tried to sound it out from what she saw, and then sounding it out led to DD.
Yeah,
Mega
not a great job on her part, but
you know,
do what you can.
It
of course,
happens.
you know, rest in peace to. Well, I don't know how to correctly pronounce the name. I just know it's Mega Doo-Doo.
Just move on. You're gonna
Yeah.
just say
Yeah.
mega doo doo.
I think it's Mega Deidre. Is
Yeah,
like
it was something
how
like
it's
that, like
spelled.
Deidre.
Yeah.
It like ended in like I
Yeah.
think in Deidre. I don't remember. It wasn't Mega
Deidre,
Doo-Doo.
Yeah. No.
Shocking.
Oh wow, Michael, you might care about this. Dingo Dial's playable in Crash.
Love
In Crash
Dingo
4.
Dial.
Okay.
Okay, I was just sorry. I'm looking at the thing.
No, I appreciate the information.
Okay, all right. I didn't have to read that one. They put
Dingo
screenshots.
Dial. The dial. Love
He's
Dingo Dial.
that's a boss, yeah.
Yeah, he was in Crash 3 first.
Mhm.
I think a lot of people liked him. So
Yeah, he's awesome.
yeah,
He's Australian.
Just
Like
in-
Jeremy,
We have
Jeremy would
visual
buy a
on
fucking
Dingo
huge
Dial.
statue of him and never get him.
I'd buy a Dingo Dial statue for sure.
yeah.
I like, he's got
Yeah.
a big flamethrower on him, and he's half crocodile and half, I guess, dingo, but he doesn't
Yeah.
really.
I would assume.
but
I would
he
like
doesn't really
you-
show that much.
No, it kind of looks like half crocodile, half warthog, sort of. So there's
Also,
something
don't-
pig-like about it.
Don't you fight him in like an ice cave?
Yeah,
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 like none of that makes sense.
yeah.
The
They just
Yannis.
kind of went, like
Yeah, whatever.
snow, crocodile, like crystals. All right,
Dingo.
cool. But
I
make
think-
make it happen.
You should have like a place in your house to put the statues that you buy.
That I don't have.
You don't get.
Yeah.
Like
Be
I should have an
"Oh, let
empty
me-
trophy room.
All right, let me
Yeah.
show you the. Let me show you my art. I'm like, where is it?
Here's
You
where I
go,
would
don't
put my
know."
This is
Spyro
where it would
trophy.
be if I had one.
I had
Why are they
it.
showing me
No.
a teleprompter of the Achievement Hunter rap battle? What are you
What?
doing? Well, Jack, it's finally time to settle scores on the
Oh,
open
boy.
floor busting round. Oh, God!
Keep up. This is news.
This is
What?
the news. Let me get my cards out real quick. Oh, man. I'm busy running Let's Play. Have you heard of it? It's true. I've been known to flub my way through a line, but you can blame the 50 things more important on my mind. What? Okay, we can't do this anymore. We're done.
That pause was perfect. Though. That's it. That's
The
it.
joke's run its course.
you get like one sentence in, it's like, nope, not worth it. I lost it.
Did you
don't know
like
where it
just
is.
go online and copy this from somewhere? Like just look up the lyrics and copy?
No, they-
I would
they had
hope.
it.
Please don't tell me you
Well,
typed.
they had it.
Thank God.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I will say, if you want, there are like teleprompter practice reels on YouTube that have like audio and no audio. So if you want to practice cadence with the reporter who was doing it at the time, or if you want to practice without, you can.
I just read it.
Check it out.
That's what I do. The words come on the screen, and I can read English, so I read it. And
That's
if I
hard.
flub
It
a
is
word, I
difficult.
just keep going.
Mouth words are hard.
I don't
I
know
just
who
don't
you're
know when-
Phonics did
practicing
not work
for.
for me.
I'm
For your
gonna be
next
doing
audition?
teleprompter.
I don't know.
Like when a teleprompter
Yeah.
thing's gonna
Dude,
come up for
you know
me.
what's- you know what's-
I don't
you
do
know
it
what's
very
really
often.
funny?
Yo,
You know what's really funny?
yeah.
Before we started, literally today, Lindblad was like, "Hey, so we're doing, we're trying like teleprompters for the reads now, like from home. Like we have a thing. If you want to try it next week, the ad rates, you could do like instead of just sending you the ad copy and then you reading it, we could like teleprompt it to you." And I
Mhm.
was like, "Sure." And then you
I
were
can
like,
see why that'd be good because you might be able to get your eye line better
little
with
better,
your
Yeah, a little bit
webcam.
better.
It's just harder because like the teleprompter is better because you can look into the camera. Like an actual teleprompter is like the camera's behind the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you're looking at it and you're not like reading some shit. It just does look better, but
Mhm. You'll see
you
the
know,
eyes
also-
doing a little bit of like the.
also you
Mhm.
can tell on when I do my ads, I open my email to like read it,
Yep.
and I become 2 shades whiter.
oh, because the
the
light of
light-
the,
Yeah, the
email.
light of
Yeah,
the
'cause
email.
it's just pure bright white.
The light of the emails.
Like we'll get all set up, and then Lindblad will be like, "All right, we're ready to go." And I open my email, it goes, "Oh, it got bright." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm looking at the ad read."
I
But-
love for me, it's either if I'm wearing makeup, super white like that, or if I'm not, it's just pure red. I'm one of those colors, depending. That's it. McDonald's owns half of my colors.
Jeremy,
They're gonna trademark you.
you tweeted about Taco Bell earlier today.
I did.
Yeah, why?
What was that about?
Okay,
Is that
so
relevant to anything?
Kat and I are thinking about making a video in the near future at some point where we want to figure out what is the best item at a Taco Bell. So we tweeted out just asking people like, what if you had to go in, and I had to state this in the tweet. I was like, if you had to go in and get one item, not like, because there's going to be 3 types of people that would respond to this question of, you go into a Taco Bell, you can get one item, what would you get? The 3 types of people that would respond to this question are: one that would say this item because it's my favorite. Ones that would say I'd get a box of 20 tacos. Like, well, no, that's a combo thing. That's, I get what you're saying that it's one item, but no, wrong. So I clarified that. And then there's the people that go, nothing, because I don't eat at Taco Bell. And I'm like, this isn't for you then. This isn't for you. Quiet down. All right. We get it. Love it. Shut the fuck up. So I also eliminated that from the process. But so I put that in there, and I think in an hour, like 600 people responded.
You had so many. Jeremy, I responded, I think I saw it and it was like 7 or 8 minutes. I saw it and it was 5 minutes old, but I was in the middle of playing Fall Guys, so I couldn't stop. The game doesn't stop.
Understandable.
There has been over 1,000 responses.
It's crazy.
Yeah. People care. People fucking care.
I replied when I finished, which is about 10 minutes. There was like 300 replies or so when I went, holy shit.
The chat's blowing up now too with their orders.
People got opinions. And like,
absolutely.
I'm going to, so Kat and I are going to get like the 10 things that rank the highest, and then we'll try them and we'll be like, listen, this is the best thing. I know everyone's got opinions, but yours are wrong. And this is what the best thing is.
It's not an opinion video. It's a fact video.
It's a fact video. There's Michael responding. So Michael, you were very specific.
I had to come in swinging.
You
asked the question and I gave you
extra
answers.
Cheese, add sour cream. Add sour cream and consume with the fire sauce.
The fire sauce is optional. I like it.
Anyone said the cinnamon delights?
I like them.
Don't know. I haven't gone through all 1,000 responses. It's possible.
Well, go ahead and put one down for me. Cinnamon delights.
I definitely have seen someone say the cinnamon twists. I've seen that. But I don't. I already know I don't enjoy those very much. They're really dry. They're like
they're dry.
They're like cinnamon Cheetos, but the bag's been left open for a little bit.
Well, am I wrong? And it's their attempt at like a churro.
It's like a churro, but churros
a cheap churro.
But it's a crispy churro. Like churros got a little crunch on the outside, but they're mostly like
it's
that
doughy on the
kind of dough in
inside, and like so it's got the crunch and then the softness. These are just like air.
The cinnamon delights are like kind of a Cinnabon. But they put all the goo inside, and then it's like a little mouth bite. You go,
filled with goo.
All the goo comes out, and it's delicious. Delicious goo.
What I'm also nervous about is Taco Bell was famous for everything tastes the same, or a lot of things there taste the same.
Because it is the same.
Because it is the same.
3 ingredients.
So I think all we're really going to be doing is trying to figure out the textural difference.
Yeah, it's true.
And which one feels the best, which is why I think things like the crunch wrap might be out to a lead, because they're like, I got a crunch in me. You know what I mean?
There's the ground beef, there's the chicken, and there's the steak. Those are the 3 meats. Then you've got various cheeses and cheese sauces. It's 2 kinds of cheeses. Rice. I think they have beans there as well.
They got beans.
Not sure.
They have like, I don't know if they're refried. Maybe, I guess refried. They have brown beans and black beans.
Yeah. And then they did black beans. And then some kind of tortilla, be it fried or crunchy or soft. They take any of those things and they smush them together. And there's 25 different items. They go, put this in first, then wrap it. That's a new item. Okay, now put that on the outside. Unwrap it. That's a new item. That's genius. That's all they do.
And like,
it's like the Bond movies, just packaged differently.
They got the nacho chips.
They'll buy it. They branch out every now and again. Like I remember there was a time when they were like, oh, we don't have anything breakfast. And so they made like a taco, but the shell was a waffle.
Yeah.
There's
How did I
bacon in
miss
it,
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a waffle, and then I think it had bacon and eggs in it.
How did I miss that? I would have been
Yeah,
all over
I
that.
think it was just called the
I would've had that,
waffle
like,
taco.
immediately.
I think that's what it was
Yeah,
called.
I don't think they still have it. Maybe they do.
I don't think
might,
they have the
'cause
waffle
I don't know
taco.
because I don't think they have the waffle taco, but they introduced breakfast as like a thing
They did.
not too
yes.
long ago, and I got it like maybe less than 2 years ago. I don't know if it was successful enough to continue, but I got it one morning, and I was just like, "This is fucking Taco Bell." Like, this is 90% Taco Bell, 10% breakfast. I don't want this 8:30 in the morning. This is too early for this. Because it was the same thing. They just went, use all the same shit we have. I don't even remember what they added to it. Maybe there was an egg thrown in there, but it did not taste like a
Right,
breakfast
like because
sandwich in
Taco
any
Bell
way.
is like it's a real, to me anyways. Taco Bell is very much like a given up type restaurant. Like it's like I mean, this is my option, so I'm going to Taco Bell. And like, I'm not saying
Taco
it's
Bell
bad.
is the kind of restaurant that
I love
openly
Taco
markets
Bell.
that stoners visit at 4:20.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
kind of
And the
place
thing
it is.
I
Go on.
realized because I was thinking about what items I've eaten from Taco Bell and what I like to get, and like, I kept going back to the beefy 5-layer burrito because Michael told me to get it during the Candyland Minecraft. He was like, get the beefy 5-layer, and I think I've gotten that thing like 2 or 3 times.
Did I?
And I think you told me to get. I think I made
don't
Jack
know
take me to
about
Taco
that.
Bell. I was like,
if Jack took you to Taco Bell on my recommendation, it was the cheesy gordita crunch with the Cool Ranch shell. There's no doubt in
Also
my
good.
mind.
I don't think I've had that.
I'm just telling
either
you,
way,
that's what I would have recommended.
I think I've had the beefy 5-layer like 2 or 3 times. I've never once eaten that sober. I can't remember. I can't remember what it tastes like. I just know that it's been in me. But I'm never there for it. Like, because when I order Taco Bell and I'm not gone, I like to get like crunchy tacos. Like I'll get like a Doritos Locos, but sometimes it's like the crispy tacos are good.
No, see, I hate the crunchy tacos. I always do soft.
You like
I can't
soft
do the hard
tacos?
shell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a nice soft taco.
Yeah.
You heard it here.
The other thing Kat and I don't want to do is put hot sauce on it, because Kat and I are the type of people that will put like 6 packets at least per taco. But then we're not going to get any information about it because it's
Yeah,
just going to taste like
you're
hot
just going
sauce.
to taste hot.
Several people in the chat confirming that is what I recommended to you.
Wait,
The
what?
beefy 5-layer? Yeah.
No,
That's fine.
no, the cheesy
Oh,
gordita
got you.
crunch.
It was the cheesy gordita crunch? I don't know. Someone
what I
recommended
said.
a beefy 5-layer at some point. Because
Probably Lindsay.
It
She
might have
likes
been
the
me. I
beefy
eat that all the
5-layer. It's
time.
probably
Maybe
a
it was
Lindsay
Lindsay.
move.
Because you get
I
five flavors in the burrito.
I know,
It's great.
I know, not because if I recommended or not. I went, I don't order that. There's no fucking way I recommended that.
Yeah, someone I know recommended me that. At
You
some
were
point.
you heard it somewhere. You're
I do
like,
beefy 5-layer. I do the quesadilla meal, but I do chicken instead of beef like Michael does. No extra cheese because I can't handle
I
that.
do
My
steak,
tummy
not
gets
beef.
upset. And they used to have a menu that was called the Cantina menu when I was in
Yeah.
college, and they had like their version of street tacos. But it was corn tortillas, which I love. I'd much rather corn over flour every single time.
Really?
And it had tripa, and I was like, "Oh my god, they sell this at Taco Bell! This is so good!" And then they got rid of it. I was really
I think
sad.
it was also what was the? Oh no, I'm thinking of like the power menu. There was one that was like,
Yeah, power burrito.
it wasn't good for you, but it was
Power
less
burrito.
awful
It
for
It was
you.
better.
It was
Yeah.
like they took the cheese out of shit, they took the sauce out of shit. So it's like, here's our dry taco
Power
stuff.
burrito. Hang on.
Yeah. That sounds
Power
cool.
thur-
It's just
Yeah.
raw power. Yeah, they had a
Yeah,
power
it sounds
bowl and a
nice.
power burrito, and I think they got
All
rid
the
of them.
powers combined.
It don't look really powerful.
Captain Taco.
The power menu burrito gives you enough protein to power through anything and get
No,
you through your
see?
day. We're not kidding.
They're not kidding, and it
For
really
all the
powered its way
people who
out.
read
of
That
that
means
person
it's
that
true
went,
for sure.
They must be kidding.
Now, is the KFC bowl a power bowl too, or is this
KFC bowl
specifically a
I don't
Taco
think
Bell?
That's
thing?
a
godsend.
slot bowl. It's a
Yeah.
slot bowl for piggies.
S
is
class
what that
bowl.
I
is.
don't think anyone's eaten at KFC and felt powerful afterward.
No, that's the
like-
thing.
You haven't lived.
Yeah, no, you've
Oh,
lived
no,
and
he has.
you've enjoyed. But I'm just saying, like, I didn't feel powerful afterward. I felt like, man, I'm
Now,
napping.
when do you feel powerful? What's your most powerful?
I'll answer that.
What's
No,
your
I'd like to.
final
I'd like, if that's talking about when he's not powerful. I'd like to know
Oh,
what he's
no.
comparing it to.
Probably during Mario Kart, feel pretty
Yeah, I
powerful
was
there.
gonna
Okay,
It's
that's a
gotta be
valid
Mario
response.
Kart.
Yeah.
That's a valid response.
Yeah.
You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Every once in a while. There's those times where you're playing, you're like, oh my god, that's an anime move I'm making. I'm about to lose, but no, I'm not. Fuck you. Like that sort of thing. That's cool. But
Matt's equating mental power. He's
Yeah,
comparing
mental
it to
power,
physical
which is
strength.
impossible to have after eating KFC. You can't have mental power when you
Yeah,
feel
you-
death.
You go into chicken fog, and then
Yeah.
like
it's really true. That's the best way to describe it.
you have chicken fog. And that's fine. Like
Yeah.
again, yeah, KFC. I love KFC. I don't get it very
same.
often because I eat it, and during it, I'm like, this is awesome. And every time when I'm done with it for the next like hour or so, I'm like,
Yeah.
And then I know the next time I drive by and see it, I'm gonna go, man, I could go for some KFC.
Yeah, you forget about the
You forget
after
it. Yeah.
because of the fog, and then
Fog.
you're-
Yeah, the fog like
you
eats
just remember
your
the good.
memory. Yeah, it does. Chicken fog.
memory
like,
eater.
destroys-
There's medicine
Sure.
for that.
It's
Or
one of those.
naps.
It's one of the 11 herbs and spices. I don't know.
It's
Oh,
one of
okay.
Makes
them.
the fog.
For me, I don't get the fog, but the morning after Taco Bell is. Ooh.
That's a rough one.
It's like I wake up and someone's stabbing me again and again and again.
Ooh.
Because I usually Taco Bell's a go-to for me like late at night. I'll go to Taco Bell like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, that's when I hear bong and I gotta go. I'm like,
you hear that
"Did
bell.
You hear the
Yeah.
call. You gotta
Well, the
go."
stabbing you're hearing, yeah,
Call
it's
him.
your
And,
Taco Bell shit stabbing at your asshole to be let out.
See, the thing is though, but I don't. People focus on the shits. The shits are fine. The shits mean it's coming out.
Yeah.
They're
The
fine
pain
for
is
you.
from it being created,
Being
and living
in.
inside me. Right.
It's unholy
That's-
demon
That's
inside
the
of me.
pain. Is that I'm just going and I'm very lazy about taking my lactate pills. And Taco Bell, more than a lot of fast food places, it's like their cheese is 50% of the food. You know, you go to a
Mhm.
burger place, you get a slice of cheese, or a double cheeseburger has 2 slices of cheese. Taco Bell, it's like half or more cheese, and I gave you my order. I get extra meat, extra cheese. And I go, I don't need my pills. I'll just eat this and go to bed. And then I wake up in a cold sweat, screaming. And then I'm here. And then that's usually when I work out too. So I wake up and I'll be like, oh, I'm being stabbed. And then there's going to be explosive BMs coming right after this. Time to work
God.
out.
Also, it's called the
Ugh.
Fresca menu. I apologize, Chad.
There you
Not
go.
Cantina.
That makes more
Fresca
sense.
Oh.
menu.
Well, I mean, you said Cantina and I said, I mentioned
Yeah, I
the
messed up.
Fresca, but I was like, it's called something else. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Fresca's like, oh, that's
Fresh.
good for you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like sounds fresh. You're like, ooh.
Better.
No.
Uh,
You just take some shit off.
does
But
KFC
talking
still have
about
that pickle chicken? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't
Man,
think so.
I just love
I
pickle
wanna
stuff.
say
People have
maybe.
been freaking about this pickle beer. I need to try that.
KFC pickle fried chicken. Let's see if they got rid of it.
Pickles are good.
pickle fried chicken.
Yeah, it's like-
why not call them
Yeah, it's
pickins?
how they made like their sandwich,
Because
right?
that's stupid.
It's like
No, it's
fried chicken
marketable.
that's just in like pickle juice.
Yeah.
Like I remember it being wet. Like I got it once and I was like, that's a wet fried chicken. It was good because it was
Did they
pickles.
They still have that Krispy Kreme sandwich.
I saw that.
No, Matt.
Yeah, the
Too many
donut
people
with
died,
the chicken in between.
and they had to stop.
Oh yeah,
that
that
was my
sounds like a
question
death wish.
Did too many people die so that they can't serve it anymore? Because I never got one. And,
I mean, there has to be a law about that, right? Like, yo, too many people died eating this. No more.
yeah, but I
I'm not
think
talking about like
do
poisoning.
whatever you
Like,
want.
seriously, this is too bad for people. They
Do
cannot.
whatever you want. No.
All right,
them eat
delish.com.
America.
Come on. Their article,
there's a
KFC
lot of delish.
pickled fried chicken is here, and to be honest, we feel partly responsible. All right, delish.com.
Wow.
I don't think
Wow.
the Colonel was going to your second-rate review site.
I mean,
Holy shit.
hold
I've
on
never
now.
It's not
heard
Colonel,
of this
for
site
Christ's
before.
sake.
They're probably great people.
You're not even reading Chew Boom. That's
No.
where everybody goes.
Chew
They just,
boom.
I think
Eric
they just
showed me
strolled
chew
out
boom.
onto a limb that they shouldn't have been on.
Chewboom.com.
Yeah.
I
gotta be
mean,
careful.
I like Eater.com's headline: "Eat KFC's donut chicken sandwich before it eats you," which is
Nice.
accurate.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm
I'm hungry now. I haven't
Yeah,
eaten
me
today.
too.
I had one goddamn protein bar, and I think I'm gonna get
Yeah.
Taco Bell now.
I think
I
I'm gonna
don't
get
do
some
fast
Panda
food.
Express. I haven't had
I
Panda Express in a
really
while,
want
and I
it.
like
Ooh.
it. I like it a lot.
I had Taco Bell last night, and I want it
Panda.
again.
I always remember how much I like Panda's one of those ones. As long as you don't go
What?
overboard,
Yeah,
it's like you
Oh,
eat it
you
and you
mean
feel
Lindsay?
fine. You feel fine. Like you don't go nuts. Why does
She
Lindsay
goes
go
nuts.
nuts?
Yeah.
Well, in ordering it, not eating it, but ordering.
Because I get
it. She'll be like,
excited.
"Well,
My
geez,
eyes
get
are way
excited.
bigger than my stomach. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
We
like,
get-
ooh, Panda Express. Gotta make it worth it. I'll have a large orange chicken and a large steamed
Dude,
brown
the
rice. And then I get
large-
halfway through the orange chicken. I'm like,
the size difference between their medium and large is ridiculous.
It's astronomical.
Yeah.
They're large a la carte. Like if you don't get the plate,
It's
if you just get
astronomical.
the box, it's huge. It's like
Yeah.
this big, and it's stuffed to the brim. It's not like a bag of chips. You open it up, and there's enough chicken in there for 4 people,
That's
and
the
I'm only
large.
1 people.
That's the large. It's
Michael,
stupid because the medium's not enough, but the large is
You're
way
right.
too much.
It's a real fuck job.
Yeah.
Is what it is. It's like movie theater popcorn standards. So like,
Oh.
you want the medium?
oh, yeah.
Or do you want the fucking jumbo bucket? Because this only costs 50 cents more. And you're like,
Give me the
well,
bucket!
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
give me the
what are you
bucket. I'm
doing
not
with
gonna
that?
eat.
Guess I'll take the bucket.
Yeah. No shit. Funny, coming full circle, I guess. Earlier, we were talking about like, what's the dumbest thing you've spent the most money on? I'm like, I could think of a few things, but like, the thing that came to mind immediately was I saw Juno in theaters, I think 8 times total,
You-
because I liked it a
Really
lot.
like- Okay.
I like
That's
Ellen
fair.
Page, and I just it spoke to me for some reason. I was like, this girl's quirky, and I like her. I'm gonna watch this movie. Gosh darn it! So I was like, okay, if I totaled that plus all the popcorn I got, because you damn right, every time I went, I got like a large popcorn plus the drink, and then driving, and on top of that, I'm like, I probably spent like at least a good couple $100 on like seeing Juno, which is absurd.
I
But-
mean, it's not that much though.
Oh, well.
And you got a movie out of it.
Yeah.
You know,
I did the same movie every time. Didn't disappoint. It was
Still,
reliable.
If you liked it, who cares if it's not a new movie?
I did.
Was
You're
it
paying
like
for the enjoyment, not for the newness.
yeah? Was it like once or twice a week or just every other week? How'd you
Like,
do?
I
this?
mean, it had to be
God.
quick. How long would
yeah,
it be in the theater?
it couldn't have been in there for that
I
long.
think it was like at one point once a week. I know I saw it twice in 1 week at some point. Maggie went with me to like half of those screenings, so
And she
I'll
had
ask
to
So
her.
time out.
you got to
It's
add
like,
that
I'm
to your
done.
total. You know.
Yeah,
That's true. I don't know. I feel like I haven't spent that much on. I spend money on useless shit
Yeah.
separately. I never buy very expensive useless shit, like the old man masks. That was well, even then you could argue not a waste, stupid maybe, but like we made a bunch of videos out of them. I generally have a purpose when I buy something stupid. Probably the most I've spent on something that's more or less useless is my amiibos.
Yeah.
Occasionally, very occasionally, a game will have a function and I'll go, oh, I have that. And then I take it off the shelf and use it. I had no idea you can use Toad in Toad Treasure Tracker and you get like an invincibility star. It just gives one to you at the
Mhm.
beginning of the level. So you can just run around and kill all the enemies. So Iris figured that out, I think. Like I didn't know that. And then so now she'll be playing Toad and be like, give me the Toad. And she'll just like tap him on there. And she gets the stars. And I go, good thing I bought that Toad. Good job, Dada.
we were talking about that recently
Dada do
too,
goo.
with like
Ridiculous.
the amiibo functionality in games, in the sense of like dealing with licensing issues. Another thing that Iris really likes is she would play games like Yoshi's Woolly World, and you could put an amiibo on to get new skin for the Yoshis. So she'd get really excited, and we go, okay, new amiibo, like put it on, yay. But with Pokemon, there's licensing problems. So you can't do like a Pokemon skin on your Yoshi. If you scan the amiibo, it just puts a shirt on the Yoshi that says
Yeah, like
amiibo,
amiibo,
on
yeah.
it. Yeah. It's like, it's so lame. I get it, but
I understand, but
Yeah.
it's sad.
It's not,
The
it's not,
child
it's
in
not an
me
excuse.
it's
I guess.
sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah. That fork out the money. I
Michael,
want
you
my
gonna
Pikachu Yoshi.
you didn't get all the achievements in Fall Guys?
No.
There's another article popped up right there that
Dude, just right off the bat, there's one you have to win 5 games in a row.
that's it. It's
What?
called Infallible. Is that how you pronounce that word?
Yes, that's correct.
And that is win 5 Fall Guys shows in a row. Apparently, the developers did an AMA where they were kind of talking about the fact that they thought that was impossible. They were like, "This one's gonna be hard as fuck." Blah blah. Apparently, several people now have this achievement. Have
I
won
believe it.
5 games, and like I totally believe that. If you have, how many people are playing the game right now? Of like a metric fuck ton, right?
Right. It's just a numbers game. And not that
Right.
not that it's easy or someone figured it out. It's incredibly lucky. Like again, you can be very, very good at the game, but there are so many games where you just have to be lucky. You have to be on a good
Yeah.
team. You have to just not get slammed. If 6 people just decided I'm gonna grab that guy, like in a particular game, you would die. You would die, and there's
Yeah.
nothing you can do about it.
Imagine winning 4
but yeah.
games in a row.
That dude, Alfredo and I were talking about that. But like, it's just a sheer numbers game. You know, if you've got hundreds of thousands of people playing the game, odds are someone's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's
I was
gonna
like,
die.
dude, the pressure of winning 4 in a row. I have won 1 in a row. I've never won 2 in a row. I've come
So
close.
you won 1. How many times have you won?
This guy's won 4 times.
4. Matt,
Oh.
I got 4
I've only done one. Only
One?
one.
what about
Yeah.
Quite a
Fredo? Do
lot.
we know?
Fredo's got at least 1 victory.
At least 1.
Hmm.
Look at you guys.
Although one of my victories is kind of shared with Alfredo because we got into the final round and it was tail tag. It's not the name of the game, but it's like that's what it's called in the team game. It's called something else when it's like the final. So there's only 1 tail, and whoever has it at the end of the timer wins. And it was just Fredo and I and 2 other people. I think it was 2, maybe there was 3. But we decided one of us has to win. So what we were doing was like he had the tail and I would just run defense on him. And then someone else ended up stealing it from him. So then I stole it from that guy. And then Alfredo was helping protect me. So then I won with it. It was like a team effort.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
I got to join those
Honorable
ranks.
shout out.
I got to get in there.
Honorable shout out to Alfredo. You got to get in. We'll get you a W.
Heads
Yeah.
up, Chad is saying that there are already hackers in Fall Guys, so look out, everyone.
well,
Don't
of
worry, I'll
course.
get them. I'll get in there.
Yeah,
Hang on.
they-
Put
What
some
are they-
spyware on my computer.
What are
that
they-
fucking
what are they
stuff
hacking?
cheaters.
What are they doing?
Get that on there.
Was like, get a battle line,
Spyware
get a-
on there.
Get out of there. No, it'll crash
It's
my
such a
computer.
sad sense of pride, I guess. Like it's just a dumb like gamer move. But I'll be playing Siege and I'll get like a battle line notification, like so and so is banned. I'm like, take that, you loser.
Have you ever
Like,
had
that's
someone
what you get
banned
for
from your
cheating.
game by Battleline?
No, not
It's
yet.
Awesome.
No, not yet.
It's awesome. when they suddenly leave the game and then you see at the top like so and so has been banned. For you like, yeah,
That's it.
I had a feeling.
Justice
I had a feeling
prevails.
about that. I thought they weren't better than me. And they're gone.
It's the ultimate, like, I knew it. I was good. I was actually good the whole time. I knew it.
See? See?
Yeah.
I
Jeremy's
think-
like pointing to him.
Yeah.
I think that happened in a game with Fredo. I think I was playing a game of Siege with Fredo, and someone wrote in the chat, a real bad word, and Fredo went, "Ooh, that's not gonna go well. That's not gonna go well." And like everyone on our team reported him, reported the person, stuff like that. By before the next round was over, he was banned. I was like,
Nice.
yeah,
Damn.
That's awesome.
nice response
Yeah,
time.
nice.
It's awesome. You're like, I feel like Batman.
Yeah, like if Batman was like, that's
If Batman
Get
is
him.
like, there he is.
I
Get
reported him.
I want
He's
that.
out.
I want that in real life. I want to be like, I want this person away from me now. Ban them.
Well,
Goodbye.
the time I wish that existed in real life is anytime that you're driving somewhere
Mm-hmm.
and someone is like clearly like all over the road or just driving like super
Yeah.
erratically or just being an ass, like, or like, you're stopped at a red light and the person's like, fuck it, and just goes through the red light or whatever. Those are the times they're like, like I wish
yeah.
that you just
Yeah,
want to
like,
drive
yo,
up and see
if
them
there
pull
is
over.
a god, yeah, can you ban him
Right.
car
Right.
ban.
Banned.
from this
Ban him
server?
from driving.
Man.
It's great.
Oh,
Or like the
that'd be the-
asshole at the party. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that'd
get
be
this guy outta
the
here.
most popular banning, I think.
it would.
Ban them from driving.
Oh man.
I don't know, I've been
Matt,
doing
well-
that a lot on GTA lately, where like,
Banning people.
well, blocking them. Like, I normally
Oh.
just don't care, but like, when I load into a GTA session to like test the game or whatever, you gotta load in and then go to like the online thing. If I am shot by someone before I get to the game, blocked immediately, reported for tampering. Don't care. They're
That's
they're
awesome.
done.
Now, Matt, what would you ban someone from in real life? Like in a real life situation? What is bannable to Matt Bragg? Obviously trivial banning.
If you don't park right, and you don't park right, you there's the right way to park.
Banned.
Banned.
You banned.
Banned.
Like,
Banned.
I agree with Matt,
Like,
especially when it's an
100%.
open parking lot.
It should be a
Oh,
band
yeah.
copter that picks up the
Ban.
car
yeah, it just-
and then like
Just takes it.
flies it away.
Just takes it away.
yeah.
No
Like,
car.
I mean, if your wheels like touching the line, banned. Don't care.
I am one of those guys that has one of those ticket pads in my car It looks like a real ticket, but all it says on it is like you're an asshole.
I used to have some
you
that were
can
bumper
write
stickers,
notes in there, like, or like,
Yeah.
and it has like a little, like I think it has like an outline of a dog, and it's like, here, color this in so you can practice staying inside the lines or something like that.
Oh, that's
Like,
awesome.
Lindsay and I,
like, there you go.
Lindsay and I left a couple of those on people's cars at the Torchies near the office.
Did.
Oh yeah, that parking lot sucks.
Oh
Shame.
God.
It was like I would just like I would go, I would get out of the car and take one with me, go inside, pick up the food, and if the car in question was still there on the way back, like you look around, just fucking throw it on the windshield blade, and it essentially said something like, "Nice job, asshole. You suck." I don't remember exactly what it said, but we got them from somewhere. It was like a joke or
I think it was just like
something.
someone handed out at a convention, maybe packs.
And
there were spares, and I went,
Why
"This
you
is funny.
saved
I'll take them."
Yeah, and they were in our car, and I was like, it was like, hey, that person's parked like shit. Let's leave one of those
Mhm.
things.
And to be fair, for Torchy specifically, I should lay this out for the audience too. This isn't like Matt. I feel you there, but this
Mhm.
wasn't offendable enough for us to slap a bumper sticker on. What we
I'm not gonna
did
put a
do
bumper
is
Bumper sticker is
The
that
bumper-
cost.
yeah, it's a
that's
lot.
a whole
It's a
thing.
lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. But there would be people who would park in front of the dumpster that was in front of Torchy's, which
Oh.
isn't a parking spot.
No,
But they would just do it to run in really quickly, and that fucks everything up in that
Also,
parking
like,
lot.
hate
I
it.
also like the idea that you go, well, I'm just gonna run real quick. Oh, no one else
No
is
one-
doing that.
yeah.
Right.
No
No,
one else
park.
is gonna run in and pick up their fucking food that they ordered online. Like, what an asshole.
It
Mhm.
makes no
So
sense.
Michael and
No,
I, it felt like
livid
a tag
makes me
team
livid.
move.
Oh.
I'd be like, okay, ready, go. Michael would grab the bumper sticker, and go, okay,
Uh,
the tacos, let's go.
There was one time I was in Mueller Park. Kat and I were just like out for a walk in that area, and we saw a parked car, and there was like a note stuck on its window, and it was facing outward, like so you could see the note. And I was like, I mean, I'm feeling nosy. I kind of want to see what the note says as we're walking by. So the car had a bumper sticker on it that said. That was like I think it was like a Biden 2020. I think it was actually before that. I think it was for Warren. I think it was for Elizabeth Warren, but like was on the car. And there's a note in the window that was like, it said something like, I hope one day you'll see the light. Trump is our savior, Trump 2020 or something like that. And I read the note on the door and I just looked at Kat and I just went, I'm about to make someone's day. And I just took it off and crumbled it up, threw it away.
Nice. And they'll never know.
I
They'll
was
never
like,
know.
this
Jeremy,
person
you were
won't-
a hero.
I was like, this
Right,
person
no,
won't know
yeah.
this happened, and like they'll just
Incredible.
move on.
You were like a guardian angel.
Yeah, right there.
Damn.
It's just like I'm just, you know what? This person they'll thank me in some way.
Right.
I'm
They say
sure.
our character is defined by what we do when people aren't watching, Jeremy.
Mhm.
Look at you.
There you go. There you go.
Goddamn hero.
There was one time, I think it was Lindsay and I think it was you, where we were in a parking lot and we had to park really far from wherever we were going.
Mhm.
And we were walking, and I don't remember what drew our attention to it, but we saw somebody's car, and I think it was keyed. It was fucked up somehow. Like it was
Oh.
all
Yeah.
like, we were like, holy shit. I mean, just like, jilted lover. Like I saw him, went, whoa. And Lindsay was like, whoa, and started walking towards it. I was like, get away from it. They're going to think we did it. Just
Right.
get away from the car.
Yeah.
Move away from the car. I don't need somebody running up to me, screaming at me that it was like,
I would be like, it's chill.
Destroyed.
I'm Carrie Underwood. I'm Carrie Underwood. It's okay.
it was,
This is what I
Don't
do.
worry,
I was
can
like,
help.
we had nothing to do with it. Didn't see it. I was like, leave, go away, leave the area, get away. Someone's going to think we did it. Just get out of here. It was nuts.
That was pretty crazy.
I love,
But I did do it.
because you always want to blame, whoever you
Yeah.
see near it. Like there's
Yeah.
always that reaction. Like
It
I
was
love.
like, again, we were standing there and Lindsay was like, let me just get a little closer. I'm like, don't touch the body. Don't touch it.
I see
Now I
those
understand how it works
videos.
in movies.
They're definitely some of them are set up for sure, but I feel like the first one I ever saw was like clearly they were in like a grocery store, and someone was filming down an aisle, and they were like really trying to hide. You could tell they were like hiding the camera, and like their friend was in an aisle, and there was someone already in there like looking at the shelves. So the friend like walks into the aisle behind them to look at the other shelf, and like takes two buckets He just has like 2 like pails, like almost, and drops one over their head and the other person's head at the same time. So then the person who doesn't know what's going on, like picks the bucket up to look around at who put a bucket on their head, and all they see is someone else looking around, like searching for the bucket. So then neither of them, it's like the person has no idea where the buckets came from. I love that shit. Like
it's
that's
like I'm with you. It's hard to believe that isn't
fake,
staged,
right?
but it's the funniest fucking
So
thing.
funny.
Yeah.
like if I got a bucket on my head and then I would be like, who did, oh, this guy's got a bucket on my head, and I would just go, oh well, and leave.
Yeah.
like that's how those videos usually go. They just go,
Oh, well,
I don't know.
Guess it just happens in this store. Weird.
So like,
Anyway.
I'd understand if it was like a kid, you know, with the object permanence, like all this
Yeah.
bucket's here, crazy.
I don't understand how permanent buckets are.
I don't
We gotta
even
get
know.
out of here.
It's true. Yeah, Minecraft has changed our entire
Yeah.
way of looking at
You
buckets.
can hold it like this, but
a
sometimes
hole.
as water. I don't know.
I do like, I mean, some of them go a little too far, but I do like some of the pranks with grown adults where they like make people think they're invisible with a magic trick. Like, I don't know if you've seen that, where they'll have someone sit down and they'll put a blanket over them. They're like, okay, I'm going to do this magic trick. And then after I pull this blanket off, you'll be invisible. And then everyone else in the room acts as if that person is invisible. And just because of the way human brains work, they kind of allow themselves to believe like, oh, maybe something happened. But it's like, these are like 40-year-old people in the middle of this magic trick going, I guess I'm invisible. No one can see me. Like, this is crazy.
After 40
What?
years, magic is real. I didn't know.
I've seen those with children.
yeah.
I don't know.
I've seen
that
a few with
ever
That
adults
makes
too, and they're like,
sense.
wait a minute. Like, what's happening?
Like,
I
believe
don't
a
think they
kid.
think they're invisible, maybe, but they think that something changed. And the fact
Yeah.
that they question it is like enough to prove the psyche behind it, I guess. Like, that's how humans work. If someone else in the room goes, I think it's like this, you go, I don't know, maybe I am crazy.
Here's how humans work.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah,
True.
you're right.
We're all
There you go.
broken up. All broked up. Well, we should wrap up here because we got
Yep.
We got- Post.
we got posts, but not only that. Let me find my sheet here. Hang on. I got a sheet. Effing around with Iffy and Fiona's up next.
That's true.
Oh.
They're playing
true.
Fall Guys.
Ah, of course they are.
Yeah.
Damn, I
You
saw
could
that
do
right
it.
It's the
before the
F and
podcast
F around,
started,
yeah.
and I went, "Oh, they're so lucky." It's so much fun to play with other people. You can only do 4 players in a
Yeah.
party, and it's smart because it lets you play with your friends. But again, even in the team games, you really can't. You can't affect my. It's not like we're unstoppable now. You know, you're the smallest team you ever have is you can have 4. You can have a 4v4 team, but it's only in the semifinals, like the round before the last round. And then in the very last round, you would all be competing against each other. But it's very difficult to get your party that far into the game because it's, again, there's just so much random stuff going on. I got hit by a pineapple. I'm out. I fell off the ledge and I've died. But it's super fun. So you should, if you want to not only watch Effing Around with Iffy and Fiona, but see some Fall Guys action before we stream it tomorrow, you can watch it today when they're playing it right after us. You know, other than that, we're live all week. RTTV, something every day, something to watch, more live gameplays and podcasts. They're always coming up. Somebody's always gaming, someone's always podcasting, someone's always doing something. And, you know, that's it. Watch it, enjoy it. Go play Fall Guys. Go drink some pickle thing. Don't wear your wedding rings. Wedding rings?
Wedding
Oh,
ring.
I'm married.
Don't say them right either.
Marriage.
Wedding
Marriage
ring.
is why
What
we're gathered
brings
here
us
today.
together
Wedding.
today.
All right.